All right, guys. Welcome to our Rivals of Ixalan standard testing. My name is Patrick Narsavage. I'm joined here tonight by
Jessie Sinopoli.
Yeah, just for now. We're actually going to have a different rotation of people you've seen playing on the stream, commentators, just a bunch of people, a bunch of different decks. Some of them are proxied because obviously Rivals of Ixalan is not available for sale yet. Other than that, if you can see going into the camera is one Jake Valentine. Yeah, but for right now, we're going to start off with the two decks that I have and that Jessie has for right now. I am currently on Blue-White Approach. It's a deck I've been testing with online right now. I think I'm like 12-3 or something. And what are you playing, Jessie?
I will still be playing red.
Still be playing red. It's a bit more sadder red.
Sad. It's a sad time.
There's no more dinosaurs.
Rest in peace, the dinosaurs.
What did you change up in your red list?
I just put the crashers back in.
Put the crashers back in?
Yeah, that's what I took out. That's what I'm going to put back in.
Yeah, Mountains for Ruins.
Mountains for Ruins. Yep. Yeah, I'm keeping the Sun Scorched in there for a little extra damage.
Yeah, I'm playing just straight Blue-White Approach. Now that we have the card Baffling End, I don't necessarily really believe that we need black anymore for Fatal Push. You lose out on Scarab God and Duress in the sideboard, which is unfortunate, but I think the consistent mana is probably just a little bit better in my opinion. But so yeah, let's get this match started for you guys. We'll have rotating decks. I think all of our decks that we're gonna be playing tonight, at least most of them, are on our website. Correct? Yes. So that's www.topdeckproductions.com. Apparently that's a very true statement, but should we high roll? Start this off right?
Yeah, let's do it.
With some control versus mono red.
Ooh.
I didn't roll high.
Did not. Right.
Yes, these two lists are not on the website yet. Apparently Jesse's old red list is.
Yeah, just switch out dinosaur with crasher.
I'm on the draw, right?
You are on the draw, yes. I will be on the play. One thing I've learned playing this deck is don't keep a no-land hand. This is important.
Yeah,
you
and then
red players out there.
I'm looking at this hand.
Yeah,
I would like this hand if I had a white source, but I don't, so I think I'm going to throw that back too. Now, unfortunately for me, this game one is not good. Even with red being taken down a peg, my sideboard is still heavily geared towards fighting mono red. It has a whole, basically 6 cards. I love the card Baffling End. That's a card I was talking about a little bit in the intro, but I think that completely reduces the need for Fatal Push. That's just a silk wrap that
I think that's fair.
Doesn't even give them their creature back if they get rid of it. I'll give them a 3/3, but please name me the ways to kill enchantments in standard that aren't like horrible.
This is not much better, folks.
I said not horrible when you're trying to fight a 2-mana enchantment.
I'm on one land here. This is an equally terrible hand. You got a good jump.
So this is game one. I don't know what I'm playing against, and I'm on the draw. I'm in what? Which card? The Silk Wrap? Baffling End. Yeah. B-A-F-F-L-I-N-G End. Okay, so look at this hand, and I'm going to keep this hand because I have these and then this card, and that's probably just going to be good game one against the majority of the format. So, and I get a scry. I'm on the draw. I think this hand's fine. It's a little slow. If we're against a control deck, then
I'll keep.
This hand just has everything we want. And I'm going to mulligan that. I'm going to not mulligan. Put that on the bottom.
Yeah, I'll stay on top. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Mountain, go ahead.
Okay. That was a good draw. Good.
Sure. Draw. Mountain. Feel like this is always the correct lead out here. Carries out.
Yep.
I'll pass.
And I'm just going to play this and pass.
Sure.
Make sure I can cast this card if I want to.
Desert, yeah.
19.
I'm going to respect the sensor here as always.
You don't want to do that. I obviously don't have it.
Earthshaker counter?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure. Combat?
Yep. So I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot. 14.
Oh, yeah. I'll pass.
I'm going to cycle Irrigated Farmlands. Draw that for the turn. This is a weird spot. I think I just play that and pass. Right now we're kind of really on just like this card and hope we don't die before then.
Always respect the sensor, kids. We'll go to combat.
Yeah.
Swing.
Go to 9.
I will pass.
I will cycle irrigated farmland again.
In response, I'll strike you.
I'm at 6.
Respect the sensor.
Make sure I don't die next turn. I think that's going to involve cycling this sensor.
I told you.
Go ahead.
All right. So equally as important as respecting the sensor is respecting the settle the wreckage. So that makes this an interesting turn.
But yeah, so like if we look at our hand right now, we have all the tools to win a long game. So we just need to try to not die.
Hazard.
How the results?
All right. Go to combat.
Sure.
Now, I have the option here to come for 5 in either direction. Come for 5 with the Hazard. Either way, if I get settled, letting these two get settled makes Fumigate less good next turn, so it's better off to swing with these two.
Yeah, and I have to go to 1 here.
Yeah.
And then end of turn, cast
go.
out.
Yeah.
And then Fumigate.
There it is.
Go to 3.
Yep.
And hope I don't die. Do I die?
Almost, not quite. We will put you to 1.
I'm at 1.
I'll pass. This used to be a Raminep Ruins.
Draw
the lightning bolt striking it.
So I don't have an answer to that, and I need to. So I'm gonna impulse. And I die.
All right.
Yeah, this deck's kind of slow in the early game, and so just the straight aggression from mono red and not having like real life gain until turn 7 can be tricky. These 6 cards help a lot.
Is it 6 regal cats?
You're halfway there. Show them the cards again.
Cat and authority, I would assume.
Yeah, the cards are great.
Good cards is good.
I think I want these two.
This
yeah,
is
especially
obviously the only option to put in at this point.
Yeah, especially because Rampaging Ferocilon was just removed from the deck. Regal Caracal gets a lot better. What?
These to me become the worst cards in the list at this point, considering I know Caracal's going to come in and I'm definitely going to need to Braid and/or Lightning Strike that. As much as I'd like to take out Burn over creatures in this matchup. Learned that lesson the hard way a while back. Turn 5 cat, then turn 6 cat did not make me feel good at a PPTQ.
Yeah, that all.
With holding no burn in hand.
All right, so I showed you guys 6 of the cards I'm boarding in. I'm boarding in one of these too. You guys can see that because it's just a cheaper way to win the game, and it can also just throw off some of the cards that they're going to play. And I'm just taking out some of my slower cards. We don't really need any of these to like even win the game. And then I want to take out some number of counter spells. This is the hardest one to cast. It's the only one that just counters. And it really isn't as necessary now that Ramen Up Ruins is out of the format, and we don't have to counter Ruin activations. Are there any other decks you're looking at playing, Jesse?
I'm probably gonna. I think I'm gonna run this for about another 3 weeks to a month and see how things look, because I don't want to just jump onto something immediately.
Yeah.
But I've been eyeing vampires. Looks like a lot of fun.
Okay.
Dinosaurs has been an option. That 12-12 on turn 5 or 6 is pretty nasty.
Gotla, Primal Hunger, I believe it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty silly.
Have you looked at Mardu vehicles at all?
I haven't. Have they like changed the list that much? Or
It's not really they changed the list. It's just I feel like the deck. I think that's probably going to become the premier aggressive deck in my mind.
It is an aggressive deck.
It's resilient. It's very good against like approach and other kinds of control.
Sure.
And then it can fight a longer game.
Sure.
Much like Ramen Up Red can, but can do less now.
Sure.
That makes sense.
True. With the loss of ruins there.
Yeah. If you don't feel like Red's getting there and you want an aggressive deck, look into that.
I definitely want to stay aggressive. I like to play aggressive decks. Personally.
I don't know how much Heart of Kieran's are right now.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
I haven't looked in a while.
If you want to play it, I have something you can borrow.
There we go. That works. Yeah.
I have more of that deck than I care to admit. Yeah. Okay, so I'll be on the play because I died.
This is true.
Oh Lord.
I feel like this is a good hand. On the draw, this is probably better against some other decks, but on the draw against you, it's still probably pretty solid.
I would love to keep this hand. It has the three most important cards in the matchup, right here, but it only has one land. And I would have kept that if like the approach was not in that hand, and it was just like a 6-card hand, but. On 7, I think I could find a better 6.
Yeah, I did some playtests and ran into dinos a few nights ago, and that 12-12 hit me on like turn 5 and turn 6.
Yeah.
Both games. Yeah.
I played against it once, and it's a lot different for me because I have answers like
you have counter spells.
Fumigate,
once that thing hits the board against red, it's just game over.
Yeah, so
basically instantly.
I'm gonna keep this hand because I have this card, and I think it's very powerful here. But we need to draw some stuff, and that is a very good card that we wanted to draw. So. Authority.
Oh no!
Go ahead.
That makes this open not as good.
And this is your 100% best card in this matchup.
This I actually probably going to take out at this point. I only have one in the deck anyway. I kind of forgot it existed. That makes this way less good. Go ahead.
I'm at 21.
Approach likes to usually start out with a tap land, so Courier on the draw is still pretty nice. Because refilling against this deck feels very good. Let's go ahead and Mage. Swing for 1, trigger, yeah. Go ahead.
That is tapped, sir.
It is, you're right.
I don't want him to like. I don't have a good way to get rid of this anytime soon, so I'm gonna cast Baffling End.
Yeah, and obviously my hand is not worth one random card.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be, so I'll pass the turn.
It's a good time to stop it. That thing I feel like is best gotten rid of early. People that let it get out of hand usually lose games.
Yeah, 20.
Let's play him tapped.
Back to 21. Back to 20.
Go ahead.
And you can see this card just doing so much work right now. It's buying me a lot of time, although we haven't drawn that much. We actually have not drawn a passing non-land card since.
I think I'm gonna take this out.
Oh, the scavenger grounds.
Yeah, it's not good anymore.
Yeah,
really. I have other.
I mean,
answers in my
so the
sideboard
gift
anyway.
is the gift decks are actually popping up a lot.
It is, but I have my sideboard answer is much better than grounds. As
That
it
is true.
and,
Yeah.
and you're missing 4 more deserts now, so
Mhm.
it just doesn't feel very good. I mean, I guess in this case it's still workable, but let's see. So as always, we got to respect this silly settle the wreckage. We're going to pay 2 and cast this Harsh Mentor.
Results.
Yeah,
I'll go to 21.
Trying to kind of hope your opponent taps some mana to negate that settle. Kind of.
And that's just like my favorite thing about settling these decks is no matter if I have it or not, you have to respect it, and that can just buy me so much time.
So playing beforehand is kind of like forcing you to make a decision if need be.
Yes, that is true.
So let's go ahead and I think I can get away with swinging for 4 here.
17.
Before damage.
Sure, yeah. I'm getting lightning strikes.
Strike you, trigger here.
So that's 4 more, so I'm at 13.
Yeah, and I'll pass.
And I'm going to hope to draw Fumigates.
That would be nice. Here.
That's not Fumigate, but that's very close to something we want. So I will, that's fine, and I'll just pass the turn.
You would.
I'm not in any danger of really dying here. I'm going to probably take a healthy amount of damage.
Swing?
Yep. Go to 6.
To no
yep,
blocks.
Yep. Sorry, 13.
I'm going to shock you twice. That's 6 more.
Oh! Yeah. I said we were in no real risk of dying. I was wrong. Yeah. I'm dead.
All right, double shock.
I probably would have kept that, bottom that, and then drawn. Yeah, so I'm not really sure we were in that game anyway.
This is just a bad matchup for pros.
Yeah, yeah, this is.
I feel like any red player knows what they're doing. This is a good matchup. Yeah.
Like I drew like slightly poorly that game, but not like poorly enough that it was not like a representative of the matchup in general. But like the sideboard cards for this matchup that this deck has are actually just very good.
Yeah. Yeah, that authority just slows red down.
Yeah,
so
authority's so
like,
good.
That would have bashed you in
so
like
good.
2 turns.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Gearhulk.
Yeah, Jake, do we got something else ready yet? All right, so.
You got a different deck?
I do not have. Well, I do. I have to port some cards over. I just play a lot of bad control decks, but I'm gonna let the other Patrick slip on in here.
So
and
are we playing King of the Hill tonight?
Works for me.
I'm down for that. No thanks. Well, hey there, Patrick. Number 2. Oh, I should probably do sideboard, huh? Before I do sideboard, can we talk about how stupid my opening hand would have been?
Oh my. Yeah, that is a little broken.
It's basically the worst hand in the history of Red, kids.
Probably a few more Chandras than you'd like.
Yeah. What? Oh, yeah.
Patrick number 2 here signing in, by the way. No, I'm currently playing a Blue-Black Pirates brew that I brought from home.
Interesting. I've been trying to see
tons
what's up
of
with
proxies in here. Basically, I looked at the cards that I owned, and I wanted to play Opt and Fatal Push in the same deck. You'll notice they are, other than the basics, the non-proxies of the deck.
How much is Fatal Push now? Like 15? 10? 15?
Oh, some ridiculousness.
Yeah, they're expensive.
This is just a blue-black Tempo-y Pirates deck that I have.
There you go. Let's roll, I guess.
Sure.
8.
Less than 8.
Yes, I will be on the play. Ooh,
Which is probably not great for me, I'd imagine.
This hand's bad. What's going on with my hands today, guys?
This hand is keepable, so.
And you take that scavenging ground out. I keep forgetting. It all happened so suddenly. I think it was all good just a week ago.
You know, those are the best kind of bans, the ones you don't see coming.
I did not see that coming, even a little bit.
The Reflector Mage support group is still open and accepting new members.
Yes, I'm going to have to join that hotline. I thought that was silly when they did that. So, okay. If you guys say so. Whew, I'm just getting rawed on the hands today. It's also terrible.
Just go to 6 again.
All right. Apparently I need to shuffle better, as they say.
You know, shuffling is a rather underappreciated skill.
It is.
Yeah, I haven't seen, I think a while ago, who did it? Maybe it was PV, had a video how to shuffle like a pro. So you could do mass shuffling real fast and all these kind of cool hand tricks while shuffling. They've really kind of dialed down on that as the infamous magic flick is pretty ubiquitous at this point.
Yeah. Back up to 6, as per my opponent's request. We'll keep this hand. This is a workable hand. Let's see. I'm on the play, so I feel like this probably isn't exactly what I want. I find that in this deck, as with a lot of decks, when you're on the play, you've got to be threat heavy. When you're on the draw, you got to be a little more reactive.
That seems pretty reasonable
Having
to me.
said that, we're going to bottom that card, and we're going to come out swinging with my Bowmat Courier.
All right, the best turn 1 play in the deck.
Yeah.
I'm at 19.
And I'll pass.
All right.
It really is the best play one in the deck.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Feels great on turn 1.
So my deck's probably playing some cards that we haven't seen yet. Definitely playing some new ones out of Rivals. This basically is a block deck, but we'll see how it can compete with the Red Menace. I'm just going to play an island and pass.
Sure. Draw. Well, we're going to swing for 1. Trigger
I'll take
here.
1.
All right. Second main
Go to
phase, I'll drop my own pirate down.
That's a pirate.
I'll pass.
In your end step, I'm going to opt.
Yep.
Bottom that. And draw a card.
Yeah, expounding on what I said earlier, I feel like that's where a lot of red players kind of mess up playing this deck, because they just don't know when to be on the front or back foot. I see that a lot playing against other red players.
I'm going to play a swamp.
Very important when you're playing this deck.
And
know your roles, kids.
I'll go ahead and pass turn here.
Sure. All right, an interesting hand we got here. Not entirely what you'd want, but not bad. Another thing you always need to be aware of is how much you care about your hand when you're saving a mana open for your courier. If you don't care to pitch your hand, do not worry about saving a mana open. Soulscar Mage.
You got a Soulscar Mage.
Sounds good. I'll go to combat, swing, trigger here.
Yep.
All right. Monkey
Trigger.
over here.
Yep, you got a monkey as well.
Yeah, he's somewhere. Here you go. I got him over here.
I'm going to flash in Dire Fleet Poisoner.
That thing. Okay,
so this is from Rivals.
Yeah, before you get a chance to block, I'm going to shock that.
Oh, we're going to shock it. Okay.
Oh, yes.
My combat trick has been foiled.
4.
And I guess I'm taking 4 here. Go to 14.
I will pass.
All right.
I do not have a third land.
What am I doing now? Play Swamp. And cards in hand?
2.
2? Okay. So it's likely he's going to pop the Bromac Courier regardless. So we'll go ahead and well, looks like we're just going to pass turn again. Not
kind
too
of
much we can
expected a
do.
fatal push there.
Yeah. I was thinking about it.
That means he doesn't have it. So, we're going to drop courier number 2.
That is a courier number 2.
All right. Then we're going to come in hot.
Yeah, coming in hot.
Trigger here, trigger there.
Yep.
Triggers everywhere.
We'll try it again on the Dire Fleet.
I am holding another shock, sir.
Another shock. All right.
Trigger here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, I'll take 7, go to 7. This is not looking good for Pirates.
I will pass, as I still do not have a third land.
All right, untap. I don't know if that third land is going to matter all that much.
You need to push is what you need. You don't want me to have 4 free cards.
Play 4th land here. What are we doing this turn?
I really like that Dire Fleet. That card is super good. I unfortunately had 2 shocks in my hand.
Yeah.
That card is a great combat trick to just kill off 2 creatures like that.
Efficient removal is still efficient.
Yeah, for sure. Very good card.
Going to play a Warkite Marauder, which is out of Rivals. So this is the 2/1 flying pirate. And whenever it attacks, target creature defending player controls loses all abilities. So basically becomes blank text.
Sure.
And base power and toughness 0/1 till end of turn. Sheepifies on a pirate, which is kind of exactly what you want to do when you're attacking in with your 2 power guys. And then I will also cast a Siren Storm Tamer.
Nice.
Which is another pirate here. 1/1 flyer. I can sack it to counter target spell or ability that targets me or a creature I control. And then I'm going to pass turn.
Sure. Draw. Interesting hand we have here. We're going to go to combat.
Yep.
And swing out.
Swing it out.
Triggers both.
Yep, go to triggers.
Yep. Okay, go to blocks.
So I'm at 7 here. So we've got a monkey coming in, as well as a 1/3 and a 1/2. Well, just gotta force it here, unfortunately. So we're gonna block.
Yeah, the bigger they get, the worse things are for your opponent.
And it looks like right now I'll be taking 4, go into 3, but we'll see if he's got any tricks for us.
Yeah. So before damage, and I think some people are also unaware of this trick. We're gonna discard our hand of cards that I'm not gonna be able to cast to Bomat Courier.
Yep.
With the trigger on the stack, I will sack the other one and discard my hand.
Yep.
They'll both resolve. I'll pick up all the cards.
Yep, so discarding your hand is part of the cost.
Yeah, people like to argue with me about that one a lot.
Absolutely. It's a spicy one.
It is. So I get a free hand, and then we'll go to damage.
Yep.
And you will take 4.
I'll take 4, go to 3.
There we go. Second main phase. I will play a mountain.
All right.
And I will cast this Soulscar Mage.
Okay.
I'll pass the turn.
All right, so let's see if we can recover here. We're dangerously low. Probably dead to a hasty Hazaret. Well, I don't know. He just refilled on cards. So we'll see if he got 2 more shocks in hand. All right.
Is it creature? You or a creature. Okay. I wasn't sure if it redirected off of you. I couldn't remember.
Got a few options here. Dangerously low life total.
Yeah, it's scary being a 3 against
That it is.
Even with Ruins gone, it's still not a good place to be.
Unfortunately, I think I have to pass turn here, so just give it up to my opponent.
Draw a card.
See if we can get some tempo-y
Desert
action
you to
going.
1? Or to 2. Sorry, 4/1, 2/2.
Yep, can't do anything about that. I'm at 2.
We're going to go to combat.
Well,
we'll move to combat. Do you have any response there?
You've got 4 mana. Yes. So in the beginning of combat, before attacks are declared,
sure. Push carry.
I'm going to Dreamcaller Siren.
What does that do?
So Dreamcaller Siren is a 4 mana 3/3 flash flying pirate. It can only block creatures with flying. However, when it enters the battlefield, if I control another pirate, which I do, I can tap up to 2 target non-land permanents my opponent controls. I will tap Karizev and a Soulscarred Mage and see if that lets me survive this.
Triggers on the stack. I will lightning strike you.
Well, I guess I'm dead to lightning strike. Sometimes it's how the cookie crumbles.
Sometimes you get lightning struck.
Yep.
Yeah, so
he did.
I felt that swinging in first was best instead of just directly lightning striking, because obviously you could have redirected it with the thing. Also, I could always get the prowess triggers off the little dude, so even if you did redirect it, I'd still be able to get enough damage in to kill you.
Absolutely. I had a few options there to try and play around lightning strike, but seeing as I was 2, I was just pretty dead to Karizev attack.
Yeah.
So I needed to hope you didn't have it there.
Yeah. I got some pretty decently timed removal spells there, burn spells in general. All right, let's go to the sideboard here. This will be my first time playing against this deck. What would we sideboard in? So these are probably a safe bet. Being on the draw against a creature-heavy deck, removal is always good. And these guys always feel good on that back foot, man. So that's probably my 6 that I would put in.
So right now, Pirates is still in development, so I don't necessarily have a sideboard. I'd imagine I would take a kind of a note out of the mono-black aggro decks that have been doing well in Standard as of late. Maybe bring in an Aether Sphere Harvester, even though that isn't a pirate. I do have the creatures to crew it, and the lifelink is going to be pretty notable to kind of combat some of the damage that Mono Red's going to get in early. Also, they've been playing Bontu's Last Reckoning to some success, which is an interesting card, and I might be able to hold back a few creatures and get that in. So a few options for this deck just in these colors to combat the Red Menace. But unfortunately, you don't have them here today.
This is typically my out when I board in this type of board. Again, you're not threat heavy when you're playing red on the draw. You tend to be more reactive, kind of just hang in there until you can start bashing face. Capitalize on stumbles, stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Capitalizing on those few, your cards in hand lined up exactly with what I was trying to do, and it definitely paid off, especially with all of the 1-drops that you had going.
Yeah, for sure. And again, just any turn where your opponent doesn't really do anything and pass the turn, you just drop a creature and kind of try to reverse the footing.
Hopefully we'll have a bit of a reversal of fortune this time around.
I'd like to go to
I'll
game
be on
3
the play. And we'll see if Pirates can combat the old Bromat Couriers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This hand is a little sketchy. Let's see. Well, you are on the play, so you're keeping.
Will keep,
okay.
Yes.
I'm not too sure about this hand. It seems to kind of want to do something. He's going to be dropping early creatures, which kind of nullify these. This is not going to hit the board in time. In the meantime, that's kind of not that exciting. So this is probably a throwback if we want to get a little aggressive. I've been mulliganing a lot this week.
Have you?
Online and real life. I've just been doing a lot of mulliganing. You get those weeks of just bad draws.
Yeah, it just happens from time to time.
I went through that for like a whole month one time of just like going to 5 every game pretty much.
Sounds like you just need new sleeves. They're sticking together there.
Maybe so. No, it wasn't even in one deck. Like I would play cube and it happened, and I'd play someone else's cube and it would happen. Play my standard deck, my modern deck, online.
All right. Any consistency between Screw and Flood? Or is it
Not really. It would just be getting all around terrible hands. Just every format I was playing, I was getting shitty hands. Thought I was cursed for like 2 weeks. Cried to all my friends about it. You guys, I can't get a good hand to save my life. This is not a bad hand. Again, you want to be reactive and be able to capitalize on stumbles, and I feel like this can do a little of both, and I don't want to go down to 5. So we're going to keep this. That's definitely going to stay on top. And go ahead.
All right, I will be on play. Swamp Pass.
Sure.
That's all I got.
Mountain will pass.
All right. Draw here. I'm going to go Island into Warkite Marauder.
Yeah.
And pass turn.
Sure. Draw. Mountain. I will pass.
All right. Bit of a slow hand out of red, kind of playing the old grind it out with Hazoret plan, looks like. Play a swamp.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll attack for 2.
Yeah, we're going to upbraid that.
All right. Down goes the pirate. I'll play Siren Storm Tamer.
Sure. I was kind of expecting one of those.
Fathom Fleet Captain.
That guy. Now, that guy's pretty good. I haven't seen him in action, but he seems like he can get annoying very quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. He can generate a lot of menacey pirates. I'm going to take 1 here from the Sunscorched Desert. So hopefully I can generate some large amount of value, even though he's not technically drawing me cards. He is getting creatures directly into play. And as of note, the tokens are pirates, so that will count for my pirate synergies.
So I have really 2 options here. I can try to set things up with this for this next turn, but I feel like considering he's tapped out and he has a Storm Tamer, this is probably the best route. So I'm going to go ahead and shock that out because I don't want more creatures up my ass.
All right.
Then I'm going to pass.
Untap. Draw. Okay. This turn, I'm going to get in for 1.
Yep. 19.
And just sit back here and get ready to play the tempo plan. Pass turn.
Sure.
You're on a 20-turn clock, sir.
Yes, I am. Mountain.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and Crasher.
You got a Crasher.
Go combat, swing.
All right. Would you like to exert?
I will not exert.
Okay. I believe it is good time.
Dire Fleet.
To, get a Dire Fleet out here and block.
I'll pass. No shock for me this time.
All right. In your end step, I will opt.
Sure. That was a good play on my turn there. It was good. You had a better turn than I did.
Untap. Draw for turn. Play a Drowned Catacomb. Head to combat. Attack for 1.
I'm at 18.
Pass turn.
You're on top, buddy. Draw. Mountain. So we wanted to hit that mountain. That's a good place to be there. Crasher.
How do I feel about that Crasher? The Crasher will resolve.
Okay. I'll move to combat.
While you're in combat, before attacks are declared, I'm going to flash in Dreamcaller Siren.
Sure.
Since I control a pirate, I'll tap down your on-crap Crasher.
Sure. The trigger on the stack, I'll strike that.
All right.
It'll be tapped. I'll pass.
Untap.
A lot of good combat tricks in that deck. I like that.
Yeah, lots of good combat tricks. Lots of great interaction.
Keep showing your toes, yeah.
Let's go ahead and attack for 1.
You're in there again. 17.
And then we're going to do the highlight of Blue-Black Pirates being the hostage taker.
Wish I still had my strike.
And we're going to get the on-prep Crasher.
That guy.
So we'll get to cast that next turn potentially. And I'll pass turn after that.
I will obviously be searching for a lightning strike here, which I did not find. But we'll cast this Harsh Mentor.
All right.
A3 and catch this Aether Sphere Harvester.
All right, there's the Aether Harvester.
2 energy, not poison.
They might have energy on the other side. Yeah,
sure
they
is.
do.
Good call. Pass turn.
All right. I'll untap. All right. So Aether Sphere Harvester, get 2 energy, pay an energy, gains lifelink, and it has crew 1. You may cast that card as long as you spend mana of any color. So I am not familiar with all of the rules interactions of Standard.
All right, so what are we doing?
Between Hostage Taker, will I take damage because of Harsh Mentor?
You will not. It is not an activated ability.
It is not an activated ability?
Correct.
Okay, even though I'm spending mana to cast that card?
Same thing with Crasher's ability as a triggered ability because the Exert is winning attacks.
Okay, that's fair. All right.
This would be the one you would take 2 off of. Yeah.
Also hits Cruz, but he doesn't hit me, so
right.
For the record.
Let's go ahead and go ahead and attempt to Fatal Push the Harsh Mentor.
Sure. In response, I'll crew the Harvester.
All right. Harvester is a 3/5. Let's go ahead and cast our On-Crop Crasher here.
Yep.
Get full value. And swing with the team, and I will exert On-Crop Crasher, preventing Aethersphere Harvester from blocking.
So I'll take a healthy 6 to the face there.
Yep,
going
6
down to 11.
The face.
Yeah.
And then I'll pass turn.
So this is why I need Sweltering Suns in my sideboard.
Defenses are down here, so if he's able to get a Sweltering Suns.
Mentor.
All right, another Harsh Mentor.
Let's see. Yeah, of course I could swing with the Harvester, but again, at this point I'm basically on the back foot. Makes a great blocker against all 3 of these. Well, this is gone, but still. I will pass the turn.
All right, I'll untap. My On-Crop Crasher is exerted. Play an island. And then I will opt.
Yep.
I will draw that card. And then I will head to combat.
Sure.
Let's see. So it's attack for just 1 in the air.
Well, this seems very sketchy. I guess you could Fatal Push the Harvester afterwards if I block and kill it. At this point, I kind of would rather take 1 damage than lose my Harvester to a push, so no blocks.
All right, take 1.
So I'll go to 10.
I will then cast a Fathom Fleet Captain.
Sure.
And then I will pass the turn.
Yeah, and it's not looking super hot for me across that board. Yeah, this is a tough choice here. I will pass the turn.
All right, untap. All right. I will attempt to walk the plank Harsh Mentor.
We'll crew in response.
Okay.
You know, it'd be really good in this game. Rampaging for Ferocidon.
Rampaging for Ferocidon would be quite the card in this game. We're going to go ahead and swing the team here. And then I'm going to activate my Fathom Fleet Captain and produce a pirate. I don't know if we have the pirate yet.
Oh, you could just use a face down, whatever would work.
We do have the pirate in the bin.
Oh, there you go. He's not attacking, right? He's just in.
He is not attacking, I don't believe. Nope, I just get a token. 2/2 with Menace.
All right, I will... Let's see.
And then exert trigger on attack.
Yeah.
I will prevent Aethersphere Harvester from attacking.
That's honestly probably game. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and try and Lightning Strike like this.
Lightning Strike the Crasher.
Yeah, and assume you sack that to stop that from happening.
Yeah, I'll sack the...
Yeah, and that's pretty much game. I don't think I could see any kind of comeback off of that.
Alrighty.
What we have up top. There was a Glory Bringer up top.
Ooh,
but
okay.
I don't think that was enough at this point, because that had been at like 4 or something. And with 1 creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go back to being on the play here. So we're going to remove these reactive things that we sided in.
Yeah.
They're just not as good on the play.
No.
It is not.
So I actually don't have Kitesail Freebooter, but that's another card that I think works well in the sideboard, but not necessarily the main deck. There's just a huge suite of premium 2-drops pirates that just have more power, more utility. Against something like Approach, definitely bring in the Freebooters. You know, it's definitely seeing play in Modern as an all-star. The fact that it doesn't hit creatures kind of makes it less so in Standard.
I'm thinking these are probably our best takeouts for these, which I just really love on the play. I'm not entirely sure how effective this will be against such a wide deck, but we will find out for science.
Doing it for science.
Doing it for science, yeah. We're not at a GP or anything, so we get a little crazy back here. All right. Ta-da. That's my little Ixalan dice over here. Okay, no energy. Now, this hand is an interesting one. I feel like knowing what I'm playing, going in blind, I probably would not keep this hand. But knowing where I'm at, if things work out half decently, I should be okay. So I think I'm going to keep this. This is definitely a risky hand.
The single swamp with a bunch of 2-drop black creatures hand.
Yeah, that's a...
Definitely a risk. Yeah. Decided not to keep it and was
rewarded
for not keeping it.
Yeah, those one-landers are sketchy. I try myself not to keep them.
Yep.
My good friend Patrick Vicini played at Pro Tour Honolulu, told me that if you like winning games, don't keep one-land hands. That's some advice I try to take with me. I think it's
unless
sound.
That land is Bazaar of Baghdad.
Yeah.
You're playing Vintage
Dredge or something, yeah. I guess Affinity can get away with one land, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Alas, this is the Standard. Probably don't want a one-land hand.
Gotta cast your spells in Standard.
Yeah, spells are good. Lands are good, too.
3 and 3. All right, we'll keep this.
All right.
I'll go ahead and keep that on top.
Sure. Okay, we will lead out with the old
Bromite Courier. I'm at 19.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Draw. Go ahead and play Fetid Pools and pass.
I love when my opponent starts out with a tap land. That's my favorite.
Yeah, tap lands are rough, but sometimes you gotta play them.
Mage.
That's Skull Mage, Scar Mage.
I'll pass.
Taking 1, going to 18.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Untap.
Well, so far, so good.
Playing a Swamp. Would go ahead and Fatal Push the Bromite Courier here.
Oof. I hate to see him go, but I think my hand's more important. I don't even like to watch him leave. Not really the thickest creature.
And then I'll follow it up with a Siren Storm Tamer.
Sure.
And pass turn.
And to make that less annoying, I'm going to shock that now and get that out of the way. All right, so things are working out.
Lightning Rod is cause it's...
things are working out okay here. We're going to desert you.
All right, I'm at 17.
And then we're going to get this Crasher out of my hand.
That's a Crasher.
Swing for 4.
Taking 4, going to 13.
All right, go ahead. So, despite the loss of the beloved Courier, we're still sitting decent over here.
Looks like I'm going to pass turn here.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. Now, I'm not entirely sure if you run counter spells or not. We're going to desert you.
I'm at 12.
Swing for 4.
I'm going to flash in Dire Fleet Prisoner. Poisoner. There we go. Good box?
Yeah, let me think.
Card is very nice. Doubles as a removal spell and help get your creatures through.
I think I'm going to let that go through.
All right, I'll go ahead and block
you're
the
blocking
Crasher.
here. Yeah, you'll take 1.
And take 1.
Second
I'll go to
main
11.
phase, I'll cast a Chandra.
You got it?
Pretty sure it's the correct line here. We're going to tick up and do the top card for the sake of throwing something at you.
All right.
I'll do 2 to you. It's removed.
I'm down to 9. This is not looking good.
I will pass.
See if I can hit a land here.
Yeah, you're getting a little stuck on lands there.
I can hit a
there
land.
You go.
All right. It's making things a little bit easier.
Yeah, usually when you have a Chandra, you kind of just want to drop it when you have an open spot to do so. Because if she can hit the board and get to work, she'll win you the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you're kind of given the option between burning that or dropping Chandra, that's probably best to just let your creature die, I think.
I think I'm going to play a Warkite Marauder.
Sure.
And passing turn.
Draw. We'll play this mountain.
Okay.
We'll tick up for the top card again.
You got it?
We will definitely play that.
That is a Hazoret.
Yes.
You now have a Hazoret.
And that makes this that I held on to much better. Shock here. Ooh. Trigger there. Come in hot for 7.
All right.
Shoot a 2.
I'm
pass.
a 2.
My plan worked.
Flawless.
Yeah, again, when I was faced with the decision to shock that, I feel like it was better to just get Chandra. I still have a shock. You had no creatures. I figured you'd only drop 1. It's small enough to shock. Gives me a clear shot with a Chandra still on the board.
Yeah, I'm just going to be dead to Chandra. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Good games.
Red's still good. Still all right. Yeah, I know. Until I play against vampires, I've played this matchup. It's not pretty. Yeah, I know what you're playing. Jake's coming over here and knocked me off the hill.
All right. So we saw one tribe.
Yes.
We saw pirates.
And approach.
Approach is in a tribe.
Oh, I thought you said try. Yeah, where are the merfolk? Does anybody have a merfolk?
The merfolk are coming.
Are they coming? All right.
The dinosaurs are. I don't think the dinosaurs are just terrible.
Dinosaurs are not. You think so?
I think it doesn't know what the deck wants to be.
Yeah,
I don't think it's good enough mid-range deck. I think
it should just be an aggro deck. Yeah, I think it should just be an aggro deck. Those red-green lists I see are just so ferocious, man.
But how does it beat Scarab God? How does it beat Approach?
Yeah, I mean it can definitely win before Scarab God becomes even relevant. But
for now, we got some vampires. We got a Game Sun Life. No more Ferocidon. No more to that.
Terrible. It's an injustice around the world, I think.
Rampage of Ferocidon on level of Stoneforge Mystic and Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Yes, it is.
And Felidar Guardian.
Tolarian Academy and
Reflector Mage.
Remember when Dig Through Time and Treasure Cruise and Siege Rhino were all in Standard at the same time and
made
it all the way through?
Not only that, but that was actually a really fun, wide, diverse Standard format.
When you say diverse, you mean that everyone played different Siege Rhino decks? Or?
No, so Sauronov just tweeted out recently the meta, because that was the last time we had a lot of data on the format. Do you want to guess the most popular archetype in that?
And Con Standard? Was it Blue-Black Control?
This would be Dragon Standard.
Oh, in Dragon Standard?
Yeah.
Was it Blue-Black Control?
Close.
I feel like that was
it was Esper Dragons.
Oh, Esper Dragons. Wow.
It was Esper Dragons. No, that was during
yeah, you had a good amount of decks in
Battle
that time period,
and
for
Standard.
Sure.
Here it is. 10% was Esper Dragons. 9.5 was Red Redevotion. 9.5 Abs in mid-range. 9.3 Mono Red.
Wow.
7% Abs in Aggro, which was a very different deck than the mid-range. 6.3 Mardu. 4.67 Atarka. Warriors 3.4. Naya 3.2. Green Light Company 2. Blue-Black Control 2. Murder Aggro 1.71.
What happened, guys? Kaladesh.
I don't have enough time to explain what happened.
A lot happened.
That's an 8.
That's a 10. I'll be on the play.
Very good for you.
It might be.
Justin Blackburn, a streamer, said some very naughty language. Thankfully, I don't think you can hear him.
You're not real.
Now, on play against, of course I'm in the dark, but I feel like this is a workable hand. Probably better than what I'll get out of a 6. A little aggressive, but I'm going to go for it.
So, This is the problem with running unclaimed territory. I have 2 unclaimed territories. I have a swamp.
Yeah, I was playtesting that deck the other day.
A Legion's Lending in hand.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
I have no turn 1 play.
Right, but you don't know what I'm playing.
I'm on the draw. Let's try it.
You try it?
Against our better judgment, we're going to try it.
All right, let's do it. Mountain?
Yeah.
Courier?
I'm at 19.
Go ahead.
Are you a Plains? You're an if near deadlands.
Draw. Desert E?
18. This is a disaster on so many levels. I regret
Courier?
everything. Yeah.
Swing. Yeah, I would have shipped that hand back
16.
personally. Go ahead. I like vampires. If red ends up being bad eventually, I think that's what I'll switch to.
I'm going to name Vampire. I'm going to get a 15.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw a card.
Yep.
We're going to finally see the Plains
Shock
to
that.
pass. Yeah, it's dead.
Got to keep the road clear for the couriers. Very important that you keep the road clear for the couriers. Crasher.
Yeah.
5.
We're dead.
Oh, I was having fun. Yeah, that unclaimed territory, I felt the same way. I put 4 in the build that I was working with, and some hands you start out with, you're just like, or when you can't use it to fatal push something or something like that, it does feel bad sometimes.
That was disgusting.
My hand worked out like I thought it would.
If I had my Teamer deck, I just played New Teamer.
New team. Now I'm confused. You're not going to just switch over a little bit and play New Teamer? You got you got damn near the whole deck.
I think I have 3 Jetlight Rangers already, so I pretty much have the whole deck.
Yeah, what are you waiting for? Just switch over.
I don't have a Chandra.
You don't have any Chandras?
No.
Wow. How many? What is it run? Like 2?
I think we're in 2. 2 Chandras, 1 Nissa main board.
She might go down a little bit because of red.
Possibly.
Getting the axe. Maybe not.
We'll see.
I think she's like 35 now. Something like that, 35 or
Red
40.
can keep doing those starts, and it's going to be just fine.
Oh, I forgot the sideboard. Are we sideboarding?
No, I don't have a sideboard.
All right.
All right. So I have a really slow hand, but on the play I have a mana, so we're gonna see what happens.
This hand is obviously horrible, being on the draw, especially. Really just horrible in general. 5 lands, Courier, and Kenra. That's the feel-bads right there.
I don't think I've seen red 5-0 yet, which...
Seen red what?
I don't think I've seen red 5-0 yet. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. If it does, they're probably not going to release it. How terrible is it that Teamer's already 5-0'd post-ban?
Oh, I'm sure it is. I mean, here's the thing. The deck is still obviously super good. It's just going to be less consistent. You know, there'll be games where you get stuck with shitty hands and you can't work your way out of it like you can when you have 2 attunes in your hand, and stuff like that.
Today was Teammate Energy, Mardu Vehicles, Red Green Dinos, Zabs and Tokus, and Grixis Midrange, a.k.a.
Yeah, what is a Grixis midrange? It's like Pirates?
No, it's Energy. Grixis Energy. So Glitzy Sapphire, Virtuoso, Chupacabra,
like
Glory Bringer, Scarab God, Gearhulk, 1 Ashandra, 3 Fatal Push, 3 Abrade, 1 Essence Scatter, 4 Harness Lightning, 2 Supreme Wills, 2 Restless Contempt, 1 Glimmer of Genius, and 26 lands.
That seems like a kind of fun deck to play. It'd
be
nice to Scarab God a Chupacabra back out. That probably feels good.
Almost every Chupacabra deck I have has 2 Lilies.
Oh, guys, this hand is just no good as well, obviously.
We're testing. Go to 7.
All right, we're going to go to 7. This is a little more workable. Probably still not good. I'm going to keep it because he kept a bad hand, so we'll even it up.
I'm going to pass.
All right, we'll draw. Obviously, any turn where your opponent doesn't lead out is a good time to Courier their face.
19.
Go ahead. I need
18.
new sleeves, guys. Sure.
Yep.
Mountain. This is an awkward situation. You don't want to run your Courier into that stupid thing. It's obviously going to get blocked, but it feels bad to waste burn on it. He's definitely not going to attack with it next turn. We'll go ahead and abrade it now.
Yep. 17.
Try and hope I don't get pushed. Go ahead. I felt bad.
We're going to Legion's Landing.
Sure.
Get a Vampire.
Yep.
We're gonna play the Vampire Lord.
Yeah.
Your turn.
This is why Ferocidon should still be in the format.
You just killed it.
Strike on that note.
Yep.
Courier?
Yeah.
Swing for 1. Trigger here.
Cards in hand?
2, 3. Sorry, I lied.
So, I'll go to 16.
Yeah, I cannot drop a Hazoret next turn. Go ahead. I got a free one in there, guys.
That's the big thing. You can't play Hazoret next turn.
That's true. I cannot.
Gonna
That was an interesting noise.
play another Lord.
Sure. Oh, Lord.
We're gonna play
Yeah, this is just a horrible matchup for my deck in my, in my short experience.
Born Sky Marcher.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 8. So we do not have enough for City's Blessing yet. I think I have to attack. So attack for 2 life.
Yeah. 19. 18. Sorry.
You're up.
Gain 2.
That's right. I'm at 18.
Draw.
As awkward as it is to attack
Desert.
into that. Yep, 17. I want to gain life and.
We definitely want to shock that guy.
Yeah. He's shocked.
Pay 3 and Crasher.
You're crashing.
Swing, exert.
Yep.
Targeting that. Triggers.
3, 4, 5. Go to 12.
Go ahead.
Really want to get this Legion's Landing to fit.
That's I think all red can really do is race and try to keep the board clean so you're not chumping up into it. Because the vampires just get so big eventually. Yeah, just 1. I'll take it.
Twilight Prophet.
Whoa.
Sky Marcher Aspirant.
Good lordy. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have City's Blessing.
Nice. You did it.
It's going to be very important if this stupid thing lives. You're up.
What is it? Beginning of upkeep, it does what now?
If I City's Blessing, reveal the top card of my library and put it to my hand. Each opponent loses X life, and I gain X life, where X is that card's converted mana cost.
That seems annoying.
It's more life gain.
Yeah. Mountain?
Is it time for Hazoret?
It is time for Hazoret.
That's unfortunate.
Do.
This also is flying now.
Yeah. This guy's chilling. Let's go ahead and let's swing like this. Trigger here.
Those 2?
Just these 2, yeah.
Well, let's block like that.
Sure, before damage.
Yep, you're going to correct that.
Discard my non-existent hand. Pick all this stuff up.
This will die.
Yep. We will pass. Feeling a little better about things here.
Lucky.
What you got up top?
Unclaimed territory. We're the name Vampire. We're to combat.
5?
Yep. I'm going to gain 1, go to 14.
Okay, I go to 12.
This is going to flip.
Oh, yeah, sure does.
This is, that.
So that's going to be obnoxious very quickly. Once again, this is a horrible matchup for red. Just terrible.
The important thing is I can make tokens after this attacks.
Yeah.
Which
is so
nice.
Basically you turn my Hazoret into gaining 1 life every turn.
Yes.
It's pretty dumb. So, not like I can't really empty my hand right now anyway.
That is true. Hazoret cannot do anything right now.
That's true, she's chilling, but it's kind of better off that she's chilling for a minute. So let's get to work here.
This is where Rammed Ruins would come in handy too, at least.
It sure would, but not that exciting at this point in time. I much would rather Ferocidon on the board than a
Bet
Ruins.
you would.
Yeah. So let's think.
God, I felt so weird to attack, but I felt like I just had to.
Go to combat.
Yeah.
Trigger here.
Re-exerting.
I am not exerting. I have no target.
Make a token.
All right. Before you block with it, I will shock it.
Sure.
So you take 4.
Go to 10.
I will pay 2 and play this Karizev.
Fuck. Yep.
I'll pass.
Upkeep. You will take 4, and I will gain 4.
Ooh, this deck. I go to 8.
I'm going to draw.
Yeah, if anything kills red, it's this deck.
Rename Vampire.
I just gotta hope you have bad matchups against like everything else, so it doesn't become a problem for me. If this becomes any good chunk of the meta, I gotta stop playing this deck.
Sanctum Seeker.
Oh damn! All right, yeah, this is very not good for me. It's genuinely terrible for me.
We're gonna go to combat.
Oh, this is so dumb.
Attack for 4. This is going to trigger. You're going to lose 2 life. I'll gain 2.
Yep. So let's see. I'll lose 2.
And that is all in the air.
So you're at what?
I am at not 6.
9.
What am I at, Justin?
He doesn't know.
I'm at
Hold on.
16.
You were at 14.
I was at 10,
you're at 16.
14,
yeah.
16.
Yeah, this is dumb. There's just no way to keep up with this amount of life gain at all. Yeah, this is crazy. Jeez. Strike that vampire, the one on tap one, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take 4. I go to 2, everyone. So I got to win this turn somehow, magically.
You can go ahead.
One of you.
15.
Harsh Mentor.
Sure.
Activates Hazaret.
Sure.
Has he online? So you can make 2 blockers here. Yeah, I mean I can't win, but we're gonna attack for science. I'm gonna swing like this. Exert. Targeting your boy over here.
Right.
Triggers here, right?
We're gonna make a vampire.
Okay. I'm gonna lightning strike that vampire.
Sure.
So you'll take 8,
5.
11, 12.
Hold on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
But as you've gained about 7,000 life,
yeah,
we're gonna go ahead and sack the courier afterwards. Probably get a shock here. That's no good. Yeah, I mean I can't.
You got a bolt?
Can't do it. Can't do it. Once again, horrible matchup for Red. Just the worst. Like, I really would rather play against Teamer than that day.
I didn't feel like he gained that much life. It's just.
What are you talking about? You gained like 10 life, easy. At least, huh?
4.
I think it was more than that.
Okay, it was a bit.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It didn't feel swingy, though. It just felt like incremental, and then I hit the Sanctum Seeker off with the Twilight Prophet.
If you can gain like 5 against Red, you probably won.
Yeah, I ended up gaining 7 life that turn.
Yeah, like I bashed you super hard that turn, and it didn't even matter. All right, I'll be on the play.
We're not going to keep a bad hand this time.
Yeah, I think Vampires is excellent. I just don't know how its other matchups look across the board, but I know it sure does make me look stupid.
I don't know the right build, I don't know the right sideboard.
Right, yeah, we're all figuring these things out.
With no standard Pro Tour, we might not get the optimal build.
Yeah.
God, I wish I could keep this hand.
I probably can't keep this. I feel like this is kind of slow in this matchup. Only 1 removal spell, 2 slow creatures, and I need to hope to get land to cast anything past that.
Double White Source. Not good with Gifted Day from Born in the deck.
Well, yeah, it's not like Teamer where you can just keep hands that don't make sense anymore. It's cool out of tune.
Yeah, 1 land and 2, we're fine.
Well, it's a tune. You're good.
Let's go back to 7.
Yep.
This is a keepable 7. You're good. You go to 7. Obviously. Keepable 7. I can play that turn 1, no problem.
This would be great on the draw. I feel like this might be terrible on the play.
It's one way to find out.
Yeah, I mean, I guess obviously it depends on what I draw behind it. But it's probably horrible. We're gonna go with it. We'll just go with it. You guys at home can make fun of me for this terrible hand. We're gonna start off with a Soulscar Mage. We'll pass.
It's not the worst. Planes into Legion's Landing.
Yeah.
Go. I can't block that though profitably, which is really annoying.
Well, here's another one.
Yeah.
Shock that. Trigger here.
Yeah.
Take 2.
18.
Go ahead.
Draw for the turn was a swamp.
Catching a second mage feels a little better with this hand.
Go.
Sure. Because now we can just start capitalizing on any removal that I have.
This and the merfolk were from 17. Metric line 5 list, the rest I just made.
Shock, trigger.
Yeah.
4.
13.
Mentor, go ahead.
They're available on topdeckproductions.com.
Looking a little better here, guys.
Excuse me? Currently. They're currently there. What was that? You have one card in hand?
I have one card in hand.
God, this is miserable.
Is my opponent missing a land drop here?
No, we're not. It's just we're to name vampires.
Vampires, right? What are you doing over there?
12.
Sure.
Go. It's just miserable.
This becomes a tough choice on which one of these is a better play.
The worst part is I need to send for the Twilight Prophet to do anything.
It's probably the right play. So, pay 2. Kenra, targeting that.
Yep.
Swing out.
Look.
Yep. Figured.
Get an 8.
Take 4. I will pass. These mentors probably aren't as good main deck these days now that Teamer won't be going hammer time every day.
Yeah. Really want to play this stupid.
They were very good for a while there. I stuck by them.
Let's do this. At a white and colorless.
Sound like a leaky tire, Jake.
I'm able to just do what I thought I could do. That's all. Let's do that. Play that. Pass.
Courier?
You got yourself a courier.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's think here, guys. This seems decent. We will strike that. Triggers here. Go to combat.
Yep.
Swing. Trigger here.
Block that. Push Soulscar Mage.
Sure. You take 4.
Get a 4.
I'm assuming you would not like to make your guy indestructible.
No.
Go ahead. I kind of figured you likely had to push up and it kind of forced him into dying, so that's good.
All right, let's go ahead and do this.
So if I could top deck maybe a lightning strike here, that would be pretty clutch. Suppose a braid would be good too. Oh, not anymore. No, now I just lose.
No, I don't have. Do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I do not have cities.
Not quite. Not yet.
So you're not going to get drained, which is extremely unfortunate.
For you, sir. Yeah, the 2/4 is just a straight wall. You will take 1.
3.
And I will pass.
Go ahead.
All right, lightning strike. That'll also is a good substitute.
Yeah.
Combat.
Yeah.
Let's see. You're at 3. Let me think here for a second. Swing like that.
Push.
Yep.
Lux.
Go ahead. It does keep the city's blessing in check a little bit there. But I do have
a way to kill Hazoret.
Oh, you do have a way to kill Hazoret. Do you have 2 dead lands?
I have 2 dead lands.
All right, so it is doable, but can you outrace me? All right.
Go.
Draw. Lightning strike. Whew. I made it happen. I beat the odds. Whew. Turns out red's still a good deck.
I know, right? Damn. Who's next? Patrick. Or any Patrick. Who wants to play some merfolk or something? What? Let him do it? All right, come on, Red. Play some merfolk.
Do I get credit for these? I need some credit. Why can't this be real standard today? Yeah, I know. I gotta get something.
Oh, is that not merfolk? Oh. I can play that too. It's fine.
How's it going?
It is going. I'm just apparently it's just my golden night to play every single deck that we've built. This will be the 3rd one.
That works. I'll step down on this one regardless. I think I'm gonna take a break.
Well, I'm glad to step away from beating up Patrick and getting beaten up by Patrick.
That works. Yeah.
Because that's all I've done for the last 4 games.
Which Patrick are we talking about now?
No, Savage.
Okay. He's fun to beat up on, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, Grixis is not very good against Grixis Tower when you're sitting there with 2 Fatal Pushes and 2 Harness Lightnings in hand.
Yeah, probably not.
And nowhere to go but dead.
Yeah. Straight to 0.
Having a Virtuous Gear Hulk makes things a lot better.
Yes, Virtuous Gear Hulk is quite a nasty creature when there's no Braid to take it out.
And when it can get out from underneath getting shot down.
Yeah, for sure.
It has probably rekindled my enjoyment of the card Blossoming Defense.
Blossoming Defense is so good, man. It took me
card.
a lot of bad things happening to me because of that card to learn to respect it a lot better.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite cards that I've played when I played in Standard very briefly during Aether Revolt Standard.
It just, man, in combat, that card just punishes you so badly.
Wow, this would be a great
we need to
hand if
decide
I had
who's
lands.
playing, yeah. Sorry.
Probably not me. Definitely not me.
I'll be on the play.
I'm still not keeping.
Let's analyze this hand on the play. I feel like this is probably a solid hand on the play.
Freeze, spelled fries.
I mean, it's not ideal, but it's obviously quite doable. So I think that's worth keeping.
I had 1 land.
Yes, again, do not keep 1 land hands.
It was a Hash-Up Oasis.
Oh, do not keep that hand at all.
It'd be great if I had another land.
I got stuck in a mirror match one time where I got stuck with 2 Ramonette Ruins were my only lands, and I did not see another land until like turn 7. I had to have taken like 8 damage off of those cards. Hey, I think it may have been up here. That was bad.
Well, this hand is definitely a lot better, but I don't know that it's good, but I think we're going to try it, and I'm going to resolve my scry. I should probably know what this does. Oh, okay.
Yeah, really.
I think that might make this hand playable.
All right. I will lead out with this mountain, and I'll pass.
All right. Merfolk.
Sure.
So unclaimed territory on Merfolk.
Sounds good.
All right, go ahead.
All right. I was expecting
No
a little 1-drop there.
Nah.
It's 2 Harsh Mentor. Again, we're on the play. We're being on the front foot. Go ahead.
Oh, boy. Let us drop an island.
What do y'all think I should replace Harsh Mentor with? Probably that Dire Fleet guy is pretty good. The 2-drop first strike Snapcaster guy.
I don't know. I am quite fond of Harsh Mentor myself. I wish it had actually
Me
seen
too.
more play.
Yeah, I mean, I've been running 4 in my main
really
deck for a long time. Sure. They just now that Teamer's kind of not so much of a thing. I don't know how good it is at this point. Yeah, like he's fine, but I think like a 2-1 first strike with a meta full of tribal decks might be a little better.
Yeah.
Let's Bummet Career.
Yep.
We're gonna braid that out the way.
Yep.
3 trigger.
Yep. I go to 17.
Go ahead. Yeah, I mean when you're facing down like Whirlers and whatnot, Mentors just feels great. Yeah.
Take Forest.
Yeah, for sure. You can Fatal Push
Merfolk
something
Disbinder?
instead of the other. Sure, that's the +1, right?
Yeah, I got the Merfolk Lord.
Sure.
Actually, do you mind if I retap?
Sure. Yeah, you're good.
So
We're just play testing for science.
yeah.
Sure.
I'm not very. I'm still figuring out how to play Magic, and I've been playing for 3 years.
Yeah, tell me about it. I've been. I think we all are just constantly learning this game.
Yeah.
All right, so you got one blue open that you retap for. I'm assuming. I think merfolk runs unsummon, which would mess with my courier a little bit. So I think what we need to do here is force you into a choice. Also, I feel like dropping this kind of helps maximize my mana later if need be. Then again, that makes this good if you only have 1 mana open. And these can always be played next turn. So I think what I'll do here is swing for 2.
Okay. I will respond with an unsummon on
There it is. All right. I like the old art there. That's nice.
Yeah.
Now that I've drawn out that unsummon, we'll probably pivot a little bit here, and we'll play Harsh Mentor again, and then we'll Lightning Strike that.
Okay.
And then I'll pass.
All right. I suppose that will be an interesting way of doing it. Let's get a Hash Up Oasis. Is that how? Yes, that is going to be how I want to tap. So I will Silvergill Adept, reveal the Merfolk Mistbinder.
Sure. Which one is that? It's the +1?
That's
okay,
the Lord again.
Gotcha.
And then play it.
Sure. Sounds good.
Oh, and I also drew a card.
You do
off
draw a
of
card,
that.
yeah. Good little
I
card.
played my land for turn.
Oh, I forgot he's a reprint.
Yeah.
Totally forgot about that.
Yeah, it's a really interesting reprint.
Yeah, for sure.
I believe he also got a promo recently for Rivals of Ixalan.
Yeah, he had like the full art one.
Yeah. The words are not easy today.
Was it game day or something like that?
Not game day. It was the teaching somebody else to play Magic.
Is that open house? Is that what that was?
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Let's.
I tried to get my hands on one, but I didn't have a good excuse because I was at SCG Columbus that day.
Sure. So once again, when we come to maximizing our mana, obviously dropping this now is easier to get rid of at least 2 next turn, whereas doing this doesn't.
Probably, especially with me being tapped out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. You got a 3/2 and a 2/2. So this obviously is not too high right now. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get some backbone going here and swing for 2.
I will take, actually.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna rearrange my lands a little bit. I'm really neurotic about how my lands are arranged.
I'm the same. When people have them all over the place, I'm kind of, it like stresses me out.
I have to have mine like done by color.
That's what I do too.
These
yeah.
forests need to be over here.
I agree. I totally agree.
And this might tap for green mana, but it's not a forest.
Sure.
So it goes over there.
No, I feel the same way. When people have like their island on top of their forest, and I'm just like, oh, I can't tell what your mana is over there. Yeah.
All right, so you've got a 5/4 with 2 cards in hand.
She is offline, yeah.
Yeah, she is not wrecking some faces.
She is not. She's
so the
not
only
very
blocker you've
fervent
got
right now.
is the Bomat Courier.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel fairly safe in going in for the 5.
Sure, yeah, no blocks. You got me to 15.
Go ahead.
I kind of expected a creature behind that. I'm not sure if Merfolk plays flash creatures. I can't remember.
I don't know if there's actually any flash creatures in Merfolk Standard.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I haven't paid a lot of attention, which is a shame considering I'm trying to build a commander deck.
Courier?
Yep.
Crasher?
Yeah, may I?
Yeah.
Okay.
He is back off the bench in Ferocidon's place. May he rest in peace.
Shame.
It is quite a shame.
That is probably the most interesting one that I've seen, and I had the announcement screamed at me by one of my friends yesterday.
Yeah, I could go on all night about that one.
Yeah, that's actually the one I do not understand.
I agree. It's a little silly. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Yeah. Just ban it. Just ban it. It might get good. We'll just ban it. We'll go to combat.
Yep.
And we will swing out. Triggers here.
Including
Hazoret, yeah.
Okay.
Trigger resolves. Okay.
Before damage, though,
unsummon.
I will
Boom!
Hazoret.
Back to the hand. Yeah, that unsummons.
So
nice
I'm
tempo swing,
1,
man.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes.
I'm going to go to 8.
I will pass. Alpha, I believe.
It's probably at least as old as I am.
Yeah.
Not saying much. The game of Magic is about 3 months older than me.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm 24, was born in 93. So I think I'm like 2 months older than Beta.
Wow.
So again, you are tapped out. I know you've at least got a Hazoret in hand.
I do have a Hazoret in my hand.
Do unclaimed territory for blue and a forest for another Mistbinder.
Wow, triple Mistbinder.
Really pumping the team up.
I thought so. Yeah, I've seen that before.
And now I'm gonna wish I was playing a Hazoret. I'm hellbent.
Yes.
So I've got Oasis number 2. You are again tapped out.
You crack back at me.
So 3,
5,
and 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I go to 10.
Go
Looks
ahead.
like we're just racing on this game. Draw.
Well, we would seem to be fairly creature-heavy decks.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I take 2 more because I get an additional 1, so it would be.
Yeah. Well,
I'd
this one would
8.
be a 3, and this one would be a 4, so that'd be 7. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm at 8 actually.
So
we're
8
tied
all.
up. So this is where things get a little interesting because we obviously you were out of cards, correct?
Yep.
So we don't have to worry about any unsummons here, but we can't drop Hazoret because then we have 2 cards.
Yes, big.
So our better option
Oh,
here.
so I am slightly older than that unsummon.
This, however, is a 3/3.
It is a 3/3.
Which sucks for me. You're at 8, correct?
Neat.
I can do this though. You are out of cards.
I am out of cards.
So we're gonna pay 2. We're gonna play Earthshaker Kenra.
Yep.
I have no valid target here.
There's the battlefield. Power less than. Okay.
I will go to combat.
Yep.
We'll swing out and exert, targeting that. And I believe that
So-
gets me through.
So it can't block.
Yeah.
At all. Okay.
Trigger.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep.
Whew. These tribal decks stress me out, guys.
Yeah. It is kind of disappointing that I couldn't block because I did have the ability to activate and sacrifice a Hash Up Oasis.
Sure,
with the
yeah.
+3/+3.
I feel like in this standard coming up here, like just getting your rolls down is going to be super important. Just knowing when exactly I should be attacking and when you should be blocking, you know?
Yeah.
Just because it's going to be so combat heavy that a lot of times I feel like a swing that could have been a block will end up being a misstep in a game, you know?
Yeah.
I try to stay on top of that rule as much as I can. You ever read the, I can't remember who wrote it. This is a very old article about the Who's the Beatdown?
I've not read
It's
it.
an old pro from the 90s. Can anybody help me remember that? You remember that article, the Who's the Beatdown? Who wrote that? It's from like the late 90s.
Well, he's not from the late 90s, so
Yeah.
we got to give Justin a great assault here.
Well, this is one of the old school grandfathers of Magic. I can't remember his name. I'm drawing a blank here. No, it begins with an E. I just can't remember his name. But
Nelson might know.
Really good
actually.
article. Really good article about just learning about being on the offense and defense. I'm assuming you don't have a sideboard yet, huh?
No.
Yeah, we can just play without it. I'm gonna look it up. If we just look up Who's the Beatdown, it'll show it. You're good.
Okay. And I will take cuts.
Who wrote that? Michael Flores. That's who it was. I knew it was one of the old school dudes.
So let's
A
see
really
what
good
we've got
article,
this
man.
time.
That like really changed the way I play Magic.
5, 6, 7.
It's not even like really that deep of an article. It's
Ooh, this is an interesting hand.
I feel like on the draw this is a great hand.
Yeah, I am on the play, so I
Yeah.
think I have to be a little bit greedy here and take this.
Yeah, you definitely be on a threat.
And I think this hand is definitely going to do a lot better than the last one did for being
Sure.
on threat. Just laying it out to the curve here. I think as long as I can draw into the things that I need, I'll be all right.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that all these tribal decks have that red lacks is that they can get bigger if they're allowed a little bit of time. They can turn into 3/3s and 4/4s and stuff that just become walls for red. You know, so if,
Right.
if you're on the play as another deck against red, I feel like you have a chance to kind of snowball a lot better,
Yeah.
provided
Let's
they don't get
see
removed like crazy.
If I can go a little bit crazy this game.
Yeah.
So I'll start with an unclaimed territory on Merfolk.
Sure,
And
a little
command
one
a
guy.
speaker.
Yep.
Go
All
ahead.
right, draw. Mountain. Soulscar Mage. I'll pass.
Oh, there's another great card.
Mage. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, like when he's good, he's so good, and then sometimes you draw him like on turn 8 when you need an answer. He's just I hate this card.
Well, I started playing it in one of my commander decks. I play a deck that I call Marith Worldburn, and with a card called Aether Flash. That is obscene.
That is good. That is good with that.
So
Yeah,
I'm going to
Mage
play
is-
another unclaimed territory on Merfolk.
All right. So he's still a 1/1, correct?
Yep, he is still a 1/1. I don't have any islands. But I do have a Jade Bearer.
Nice.
So
Which
I
one
will,
is that?
Put a +1/+1 counter on another target merfolk you control. So he is now at 3/3.
Okay, so he just is a 1/1 at this point?
Yeah, this one is just a
Okay.
1/1. And then I'm going to use my other mana for another Commander Speaker.
Wow, okay.
So I will swing in with my 3/3.
Yep. Sure. And this is what I mean.
Pass it.
Just these tribal decks can get so much bigger than red.
Yeah.
Red kind of is just at its base power and toughness, you know?
Yeah.
Where these other tribal decks really can grow and just outpace red if you can hang on long enough. I feel like it's probably good to strike this before you get any more lords or anything in
Yep.
there. So this is a 2/2, correct? There's
Yep.
a trigger here off of that. I'll swing for 2.
Yep, I'll go ahead and take.
All right, and I'll pass.
All right. I'm going to play a Merfolk Branchwalker. Trigger Explorer.
Explorer, yeah.
So we've got an unsummon. I will put it back. Yeah, I will put it back
Sure.
and put a +1/+1 counter on the branch walker.
Yep.
And then I'll swing in for 3.
Yeah, I'll take it. I go to 14.
Go ahead.
Okay, hand's looking pretty solid here. Mountain. We're still kind of taking a little bit of a beating here, but it's not terrible. We will go ahead and strike that as well. Trigger here. And actually, I probably should have waited till your turn to strike that and use him as a blocker. Now that I'm thinking about it, that was kind of a jump decision there. But I already did it, so we're going to live with it. Let's see, you come back for 3 next turn. I think it's worth getting it for 2.
Yep.
We already made the decision. We'll pass.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right,
ideally
and
that would
I
have
know
been.
that I do not have an island on top of my library.
Yeah, that probably would have been better off to hold off.
And I'm going to go ahead and do another branch walker.
Sure.
We'll reveal another branch walker.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got the mana to cast them. I may as well.
Yeah.
And I'll go in for the 3 again.
Yep, I'm at 11.
Go ahead.
Draw. Wow. Okay, desert.
Yep.
For 1 on you. It
So I take
deals 1. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll pay 2 and play Earthshaker Kenra. Has no valid target here.
Yep.
Carry Zev.
Yep.
I'll pass.
All
Now
right.
we got a little bit of a wall going. We can start to play some defense. We're kind of hoping to draw a land here, I guess.
Right, and I already know that I'm getting that branch walker.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, we're getting an island.
Yep.
Which is great. I've needed one for a while. So now the real question becomes if I want to unsummon now or later. Because Karizev is a perfectly valid target for me to get right now, so you don't get the Ragavan token when you attack.
She's a good blocker too.
Mm-hmm. So that can attack. So let's look at what I do have. I've got a 2/2, a 1/1, and a 3/2. So you've got a 2/1.
Correct. Yeah,
And
1/3 first
since
strike.
you don't
2/1,
have any
1/2.
mana up, I know you're not going to be able to trigger prowess.
Correct.
So let's see. So if I bounce the Kenra now, I won't be able to kill the Karizev, but I might be able to kill the Soul Scar Mage, which would be really nice. And that's only if you block.
Correct, yeah.
And I do have you down to 11, so the question really just becomes, do I go in... I think I'm going to go for it. I'm going to bounce the Kenra to your hand.
Sure.
I will not swing with the 1/1, because I know that can die pretty easy.
So it's a 2/2 and a 3/2, correct?
Yeah, 2/2 and a 3/2.
We'll block the 2/2 carry Zev.
Yep.
And we'll let the mage die.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay, so we know that unsummon is out the way. It's a mountain here. It's a very sad hand. None.
All damage was blocked. Oh, I swung with 2 creatures.
So by casting this, obviously, we can use this to empty my hand if need be. So we're going to go ahead and, despite her not being online, she's still good.
She is still a very good card.
She's still, and I do have a decent blocker. I am going to get hit in the face again next turn, but I don't really have much options, so I have to pass.
All right, go on to the untaps.
Still regretting a little bit of that misplay with the lightning strike. I could have for sure taken out a second creature.
Okay, and I think for now we go ahead and drop the Kumena we've had since our opening hand.
What's that one?
The new mythic merfolk, who I will be using as a commander because he's great.
Wow, that is a very good card. Okay.
Since he can't attack this turn, there's no point in me making him unblockable.
Mm-hmm.
But I can still go ahead and get in with the 2/2 and the 3/2.
We'll block the 2/2.
Okay.
I'll take 3. I go to 8.
All right, and you can go ahead.
Okay, so you're tapped out, so I'm not worried about unsummon here. Draw, play this mountain. Do I have any Kenras in my graveyard? Do not. Kenra?
Yep.
Targeting, because we got targets now. Let's target the 2/4.
Okay. And it's just with power
Just
equal
yeah,
to or less
power
than.
equal to or less than, so it can't block. This is the crackback. Is kind of what I'm worried about here. Like I want to be on the offense, but as I said about assigning roles,
Oh,
I'm
actually,
not.
that's a 3/3 now. I forgot I had an island.
I think it's just if you have either or. Yeah, I believe it's
Oh, or
still
an
just
island.
a
It's not
2/2.
and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
I am still
that
playing
makes sense.
defense here, despite having a Hazaret. Yeah, I know a lot of people get excited and want to swing. I believe I do have to pass a turn here.
All right.
For the sake
so
of
at the end of your
absorbing
turn,
damage.
I will tap 3,
Draw a
untap
card.
Merfolk,
Yeah,
and
that
draw a
guy's
card.
good. That guy's good. How much does he cost? 3?
3.
Wow.
1 a green and a blue.
For a 2/4 that has 3 abilities.
Pretty bonkers.
Power creep, ladies and gentlemen.
Go ahead and draw for a turn.
That's pretty nuts.
Let's get a Hash Up Oasis down.
How many does that list run of that? 2 or 3?
Of Kamena?
Yeah.
I'm honestly not sure.
No, sure.
I helped sleeve it up, but I'm not
Didn't build
actually
it,
sure
yeah.
what the this deck is as much a surprise to me as it is to you. So let's see. So I believe this is going to be the correct play here. I'm going to go ahead and do a Tempest Caller. And when it enters the battlefield, tap all creatures target opponent controls.
Ooh, that sucks. Will I lose?
Yep.
All right. Yes.
On to game 3.
Game 3. No, Jake and I went to game 3. He just scooped immediately game 1, so it seemed like only 2 games. I told him not to keep that hand.
Did he keep a 1-lander?
No, he kept, it was an unclaimed territory and I think like a swamp, and he had a Legion's Landing and then like never saw a white and couldn't cast anything.
That's sad.
And I was like going crazy on my turn, so he just was like, whatever.
That's really sad.
I
Yeah,
told him it was
keeping
bad hand.
the double unclaimed territory in my end was a little risky, but
Yeah.
it really did pay off in the end.
Yeah, I mean, you seem to. what are the spells in that deck besides unsummon? Are you really? It's like seems to just
I'm
be all
actually
creatures,
not
huh?
sure. See,
me.
we've got going through the list here.
See, he's got
there's
his
another one.
His Legion's Landing. He's got Fatal Push.
Yeah,
Has a few cards that he needs actual mana to cast, and not just an unclaimed territory.
didn't see that one
So
earlier.
that is.
That's a nifty card.
And your deck, it's
Nice
not as
card.
bad of a keep with 2 unclaimed territories
Mm-hmm.
as it is with vampires.
Yeah, and Merfolk's a little bit more tempo of a tribe, in my opinion. Yeah, it looks like we've got a few other little spells in here, but are they really one-ofs? They appear to be one-ofs.
Well, we'll find out what they are today, perhaps.
Probably some cards that I would see more of in a sideboard if I had one.
Probably.
It's really awkward to not have that sideboard, and especially just even play testing like this.
I know.
But
I
it's-
like him wanting to use my sideboard, but I understand.
But it's really funny because now, like, the longing to use the sideboard, because I played Modern for the first time, borrowing somebody's deck a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
First game I was playing at Storm using Norrin Sisters deck. Completely forgot about sideboarding.
Yeah.
Somehow still won.
Sideboarding, very important in Modern. Definitely. Just win
Oh,
first.
this
yeah.
looks like it's a really solid hand.
Now this is sadly, I want to keep this hand, but it's once again 1 land. It's no bueno.
No,
Do not keep 1 land hands.
in any format.
Do not do it.
Unless you're playing Manaless Dredge,
That's
in
true.
which
Unless
case you're
playing
probably
Metal,
crazy.
Yeah, you can't keep a Bazaar Baghdad. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. And again, Affinity, I think can get away with it. But other than that, yeah, that's true, dude. I play Burn in Modern. I don't even like keeping 1 land hands in that because there's so many 2-drops that if you just keep,
Yeah.
you're only running like 18 lands. So if you don't catch that second one, you're
You're
just sitting there
probably
for like
never
4
gonna see it.
turns, not being able to do anything. Yeah, and by then you've lost playing Modern. Down to 6. Yeah.
Ugh.
So here's another hand that I'm on the play. This could become a good hand, so we kind of just got to cross our fingers because it's probably better than going down to 5. So we're going to keep, and we will keep that on top, and things look better for us, so we'll pass turn.
All right. So I'm going to play an unclaimed territory
Yeah.
on Merfolk, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to find my 1-drop. Found it. Command Speaker.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Oop, draw. Mountain. That's what I wanted. Kenra targeting that.
Yep.
Swing for 2.
I'll take the 2. I kind of have to.
I'll pass, yeah. This is true.
Okay. So I'll get down a Botanical Sanctum while it still comes into play untapped. So let's see. Now I have some serious options. I think I'm going to go with a merfolk mistbinder.
Mm-hmm.
So it becomes a 3/3.
3/3, yeah.
And get in for the 3.
Yeah, you got it. 17.
Go ahead.
This hand is getting a little clunky now. We're going to desert you for 1.
Yep. Go 17.
So we have obviously 2 options here. I feel like this will likely lead us into a very hard smacking in return. We don't really have to be on the front foot right this moment. Let's see. Okay, so what we'll do here is we will swing for 2. Because I know you will not block it, yes. And then I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap, get Botanical Sanctum number 2. Much better. So now the question becomes, what do I go into? I think... I think I go in on this plan with a Silvergill Adept, revealing a Silvergill Adept.
Sure.
I will draw a card. And then I will go ahead and get in for 5.
Sure, before damage.
Yep.
We'll strike that.
Yep.
And here's another time where I probably didn't have to attack and could have just blocked here and took out both creatures and cleared the board a little better, but, you know,
oh, wait, actually,
I made my bed, so I will lay in it.
I totally am a good Magic player and know what I'm doing. I have a Spell Pierce.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that'll work.
And that'll be 5 damage.
Yeah, I'll go down to 12. That feels bad. All right.
But probably my best chance of using a Spell Pierce in this game.
Sure.
To get in on some sweet beats.
Yeah, for sure.
And go ahead.
That was a very good time for it. Draw.
Again, I swear I'm a good Magic player who knows what cards are in her hand.
Our draws are looking very poor here. We're just not drawing like we want to. Crasher.
Yep.
This is a very bad hand that I have. Regardless of what I draw next turn, honestly.
Yeah, the Merfolk deck is getting a little out of control with a hand that actually does things.
Yeah, I have
turn
to.
3.
Yeah, I have to pass and play defense at this point, I feel. Merfolk might knock me off the mountain, guys.
I might be king of the mountain.
You might be king of the mountain.
Be the prettiest king of the
Is
mountain.
it a hill or a mountain? Is it a hill? Okay.
I'll still be king of the hill, and I'll be the prettiest king of the hill.
What's that?
That's fair.
That's fair. Yeah, those are expensive, I feel.
So let's go in with another Silvergill Adept. I will reveal a Merfolk Branchwalker.
Yeah.
And draw a card.
This is looking spooky on my end.
And then drop the Branchwalker.
Yeah.
Explore. It's a land. Goes into my hand as well.
This is why I want to sideboard in 4 Sweltering Suns in this matchup.
That is entirely fair.
Yeah. I feel like that would help.
Probably a little bit.
Yes.
Because this is a little obscene.
Yeah, I kind of can't keep up with
so
that.
I've got a 3/3, but you do have a 3/2.
And I will block with impunity.
Right. The question becomes is do I clear out your board for later or do I keep on the beats now?
I feel like, so you have 5 creatures, I have 2. I feel like it's an excellent time to just get in my face, you know what I mean? Because you still have, like, what, 4 cards in your hand?
I do, in fact, have 4 cards in my hand.
Yeah, and 4 mana.
One of which you at least know is a land.
Sure, and you can just continue to drop threats in my face, and I like, kind of have to block at this point.
So I think I'm going to swing with the 3/3 and the 3/2.
Sure, so we'll block like that, trade out.
Yep. And I will go ahead and pass it up.
Yeah, again, like Mike Flores said, you know, just knowing when it's your turn to attack and when it's your turn to block is just so important. I see a lot of people who could be attacking me into dying, and in the meantime they'll just pass the turn, and it gives me more chance to build my defense, you know.
Right.
Desert you for 1.
Yep. Go to 14.
I'll play this Hazaret that can't do anything.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
This Hazaret, the sad perverted wife.
Oh, yes, I am going to get very smacked up right here.
All right, so we...
What am I taking, like 6, 8 next turn, this turn?
We're going to take... no, actually, we're not going to take the first. We're going to put the Oasis down. So that will cost me 4. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You can get me down to 1 with the Oasis, yeah.
So I think I don't need the Oasis this turn, but I might be able to get it in for the damage later. I am going to cast a Deep Root Elite and figure out where my dice went.
It's not looking good for me, folks. I think my time on the hill is about up.
It doesn't really entirely matter where I put it. I could make an army of 3/3s, or I could make an army of 3 power, or.
Well, he won't drop it yet.
4.
I think the trigger is only when you cast another merfolk.
Oh, and another. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the other guy that puts one when you cast him.
Yeah, that's the one drop.
Yeah.
So we are going to sit with what we have now and go ahead and swing in.
Yep.
For the 8.
Put me to 4.
You can go ahead.
I will likely lose next turn. I'm just going to draw a card here. Mountain's not going to help too much. We'll cast the Soulscar Mage.
Yep.
And I don't think I have enough blockers here. I'm going to have another Hazard in my hand. I think that's about game.
Yeah.
Good game. You got me.
The funny thing is, I was getting flooded. Ironic in the Merfolk deck.
Ran me out too quick. I didn't see any removal that turn really either, except for that one strike. I feel like the games that I play against Merfolk, when I get 2 or 3 removal spells, I usually win. But the ones when I don't get any removal spells, I just get ran over.
Yeah. And that seems to be what Merfolk kind of does.
Yeah.
Obviously from playing it.
Yeah, and again, I would definitely put in 4 Sweltering Suns in this matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least 3.
Sweltering Suns is really good against Merfolk.
Yeah, because I can just I can clear you out and then drop Hazaret, and it's like whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you just got a big, beefy, indestructible blocker.
Yep. That really all you can do is unsummon basically because you don't have any actual removal for it. So
right.
Yeah, so Sweltering Suns becomes very good in this matchup.
Yeah, that is one of the kind of sad things about being in green-blue. You can remove everything but creatures.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let's put these back, and I'm gonna go get some water because I'm very thirsty.
And I'm going to figure out if I have an opponent.
Somebody come play.
Who wants to get beat up next? Oh, God, it's Justin.
All right, guys. It's been fun.
So the real question becomes, if I'm beating up Justin, who's running the stream?
Wow. I don't know how to do it, so I can't do it.
Kind of awkward sitting up here and just being the only one with the microphone on because I actually know absolutely nothing about Standard since I haven't played in like 2 sets. I don't even know what most of these decks actually are supposed to do, except for the ones that I've played, and even then it's probably not actually knowing what they do, just knowing what they don't do. Which is deal with Dynavolt Tower, effectively. As I learned in one of the games that I played. Well, in most of the games that I played before getting on camera. So what deck have you chosen, Justin? You don't even know. It's sleeved in yellow, so we're going with that.
Did we play this one yet? No.
Let's see, I've played sleeved in black, sleeved in green, sleeved in teal. I know what 3 of the decks do, or kind of do. I've seen what some of the cards that are in them. Let's go with that. Should probably put you back to 20. Apparently I'm just going to shuttle over the mat, too. Okay. In which case I'll probably should pull them in a little bit more. Because I know sometimes they're really hard to see.
Like this?
Sure. I mean, I'm going to assume so because I can't hear either one of us. Except for, actually hearing either one of us.
Yeah.
Which even then is, tentative because my hearing is awful.
And my voice is gone.
Yeah,
so.
Still.
Let's play some Standard, my favorite format. It's almost like I prefer any other format, but no, let's play this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had my way, I'd probably be playing Commander, but
Well, yeah, you guys were talking about, like, Legacy Dredge, and I was like, that's what I want to play.
Well, I was joking because that was the only deck I could think of that could keep, no lands.
That's the goal, yeah.
Yeah.
I roll.
It's manaless. Okay, yeah. I don't think you're going first.
I don't know.
No, I think you're going first.
Oh, yeah, I am.
5, 6, 7.
These cards are great proxies, by the way. Just sticking out of the sleeves.
Yeah, that might have been a combination of our faults using the
I was
thing.
a great cutter. I don't know what you're talking about.
What about on the ones that have, you know, like a centimeter of white sticking out of the end of them that I walked over to?
I don't know how I feel about this. I'm just going to show you 3 Vraska's Contempts and then Mulligan.
It seems fun. I'm playing Merfolk.
Seems fine. I mean, it's almost like I remember only cutting out 3 for this deck, so that's all of them.
Yeah. Seems fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
3 Vraska's Contempts.
Yeah.
And 4 lands. It's fine.
No, it was 1 land.
Oh, well, yeah, that you definitely can't.
Hey, it had a Scarab God.
But 1 land.
You don't need those lands.
You need more than 1 land to cast a Scarab God, friend.
Not in Modern.
But this isn't modern, this is standard.
That's the problem here.
Also, how can you cast the Scarab God on 1 land in modern?
Hope.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dark Ritual and a Dark Ritual into...
Hoping you have an island?
Simian Spirit Guide into Manamorphose.
Okay. I was kind of waiting for the Manamorphose because you kind of have to get to the blue
I
part.
was thinking of like, where's the playing that? I've shuffled way too much. I'm gonna cut that because like I'm a bad shuffler.
I mean, I would have cut it for you.
I don't trust myself.
So what I'm hearing is I shouldn't trust you either, and always cut your deck.
I cut my deck. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, I don't really know how I feel about this hand. It ought to be interesting. But since I'm on the draw, I think I'll be alright.
That can't hurt. Go.
Alright, unclaimed territory, name merfolk, and pass.
Go.
Alright. Alright, this hand just keeps getting more and more awkward. Hash up Oasis.
E.
So the question becomes...
Play the card.
Which card?
That one.
No. Literally impossible.
I'm sorry, I tried.
I think... If I play that one, okay. I think my best... Or would that be the better way of doing it? I think this is the best way of doing it. Deep Brute Elite.
Yeah, that's the counter you got, right?
Yeah, whenever another merfolk enters the battlefield under your control. You're gonna push it, aren't you? Yep.
Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead.
Yeah, push seems especially good about for this deck. Just because a lot of the good merfolk are 2-drops.
Yeah. Nissa, Steward of Elements.
Yep. On 1.
Yep. I'm gonna plus her right away.
+2.
Take her to 3. Discard 2. Go.
This Steward of Elements seems like it would be actually fine in this deck as well, since it is, you know, solid green-blue.
Yeah.
Oasis number 2.
Sounds great.
So let's see. So you are tapped out.
Yep. Got it.
I think I'm gonna pay a life, and no, that doesn't make any sense. We're not gonna pay the life. We're just gonna cast a Merfolk Branchwalker and hope for the best. So explore, island goes into hand. That makes this hand a little bit better.
But you played a land already.
Yeah.
You can't.
Because I'm a bad commander player who plays her lands before she does things.
I do that too. I think it's just a commander player thing. It's just a commander thing.
Yeah.
Let's zero her.
Yep.
It was
If
a
it's
swamp.
a land, it just goes into play. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I scryed it there,
Yeah.
so.
Well, obviously. But yeah, seems fine.
Yeah, it's not a bad ability. It really scales worth her while, because if you flip creatures, that's really good. Ripjaw Raptor.
Yep.
Pass.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah, it's not a bad blocker.
Yeah, so we're gonna drop the island here.
I didn't know you had that.
So let's see. The Ripjaw Raptor puts us in kind of an awkward spot with it being a 4/5.
Yeah, it's a good blocker. I'm debating just grabbing my real ones out of my binder and just sticking them in as we go. But, I don't know.
I mean, that is relatively fair.
Like I own all of these cards except the Nissa, so and the one card in my hand, but
I think I'm gonna go ahead and pass the turn.
Sounds good. Draw.
Because that lets me leave up both of these. In the hopes of being able to do something dumb.
Plus.
I should probably stop bumping the table too.
What?
I should probably stop bumping the table since I'm sitting here just
It's fine.
back and forth in the chair.
Go ahead.
End of your turn.
Yeah.
Tap the blue mana.
It's a
'cause you're
flashy
trying
guy?
to return the Ripjaw Raptor to your hand. As long as I control a merfolk, it has flash.
Interesting. Okay. Sure.
And I draw a card. That's even better.
Yeah, it's not a bad card.
Alright.
Go ahead. If that's a common, I can actually see a lot of play in Pauper.
Let's see. I'll drop a really late Botanical Sanctum.
That's alright.
So now I have some options of what I can do. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay a life.
Yep.
Get a Jade Bearer. Put a counter on here.
Yep.
Pay another life.
Mm-hmm.
Because these lands are going to be the death of me. Get a Merfolk Mistbinder.
Yeah, that's the Lord.
And then I am going to swing for... I'm not so sure if I should be concerned about you as the threat or about Nissa as the threat right now. This seems really good, especially with the Ripjaw Raptor that you killed and didn't return to your hand.
Wait, oh yeah, right. That's how that works.
That's how blue cards work, friend.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead and swing the Fort you.
Push me to the edge.
That actually doesn't do anything here, so I am not gonna do that. I'm just gonna let it be dead.
Were you thinking about opting?
No. Opting would have been nice.
You can't cast the counter card. Are you finished?
I am done.
Draw?
I would love to have opted to opt. But there are no ops in this deck.
It's not a bad card, although it's not really what Merfolk wants. Zero Nissa.
Yep.
Target that.
That's not a cast, so yeah, that dies. I really want to be a good blue player. These cards are killing me.
Yeah, standard blue is weird.
It's also a creature, and I
Ripjaw
can't read the
Raptor.
spells in my hand. Yep.
Land per turn.
Yep.
I'll pass.
Alright. Now let's see if I can get myself out of the sticky situation. Well, that definitely helps a little bit. Let's see. That might help me a bit here. I'm going to do Silvergill Adept. Reveal Silvergill Adept.
Oh my god.
Draw a card.
Yeah.
And that card will definitely help in the
What is
long
that?
run.
What is that?
Lorwyn.
That is a Lorwyn.
It's a reprint.
I know it is.
It's like the beta unsummons in this deck.
I blame Jake.
Yeah?
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, he is the one who printed out these proxies.
He is.
And I will go ahead and pass the turn.
End of your turn. Let's get a swamp. Let's shuffle away the scries that I only topped because they were actually all good. Because Sultai is just a good combination of colors.
It is. I'm playing two of them.
Yeah.
I'm just missing on the black port that gives me Fatal Push, which would be really nice. You know, with all of my ability, well, I mean, with all of my ability to trigger Revolt, but...
Yeah. I mean, you could chump block.
Yeah.
Or just, like, swing out when... And then just hope it doesn't die too bad.
Yeah.
Hope your opponent has a first striker. That's hate it. Cuts. Do you want to cut?
Yeah, because I don't trust you. We went over this at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I didn't cut my own deck, so... Tap. Draw. Huh.
Neat. I'm just gonna ADD over here while you're figuring out what you're doing.
What is it? Which token?
It's the new elementals.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
I'll
chubby.
swing for 2.
I will take the 2.
Sounds good.
Go 16. That's a lot of mana.
Cast Liliana Death's Majesty.
That I will most definitely spell pierce.
What does it do?
Counter target non-creature spell unless the controller pays 2.
Got it.
I can talk. Clearly.
Yeah, I thought that only hit instant sorceries, and now that I remember that, that is the only reason I've
It's
won.
negate, but worse.
Yeah, that is the reason I've won some games in Modern.
And you have an instant to activate still?
Yep. Let's see. I assume it can flip everything in the deck, but what if I hit a land?
Well, the 0, it's lands.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I assume if I 0, I can play anything in the deck.
Except for a Fatal Push.
Right. That's my dilemma here. Let's just...
Since you've not scryed.
Let's plus. Yeah, but a blind flip wouldn't be horrible. It wouldn't have been great.
That would have, though, it seems.
No, it was the same card.
Oh. So it sounds like I cut pretty well.
I mean, it's not a bad card. It's not good against merfolk. I'll pass.
Okay.
I feel like energy just isn't good against you.
Yeah, I died. Well, not using this deck, but I died pretty hard to Grixis Teamer. Or Grixis, not Grixis
Tower.
Teamer. Grixis Tower, yes.
Yeah,
I need coffee or something.
Grixis Teamer was a deck, except it was just called Dark Teamer.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
I think we're going to do the other Silver Girl Adept, revealing a Mistbinder.
Oh, no.
So you know I have another Lord in hand.
I know.
I'm going to draw a card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another Lord. Or land.
It actually was another Lord.
Am I good or what?
Concerning.
Or what is the
You are a
answer?
concerning child. Granted, you are younger than me, therefore you are a child. No offense.
I'm always a child.
You are significantly younger than me.
I'm like 12.
You are like 12.
As long as I can make fun of Manir, I'm fine.
Because he's also like 12.
He is like 12. He's actually like 12.
I think I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn.
Alright, we'll untap. Draw. I'll 0 Nissa.
Yep.
Raska. It...
Does not hit Planeswalkers, I don't believe.
Yeah, it just looks... Oh, yeah, it just stays there. I'm not even supposed to show you.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, there's a Raska there.
Yeah.
So I appreciate the free knowledge, just like you appreciate the free knowledge of me having an extra Mistbinder in my hand.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to know that.
You were not supposed to know
Gifted
that.
Aetherborn.
I drew that. Yep.
4 or 2.
I think I'm going to take again.
Alright. Swamp. Gifted Aetherborn.
Yep.
Pass turn.
Got some serious Death Touch and Lifelink going there.
Yeah, they're good blockers. They're just good cards. They're really good against Ramen and Brad.
Yeah, I think I'm going to hang on to the card that I have in my hand. And that definitely seems alright here. So I'm going to tap 2, play another Silvergill Adept, and reveal that Lord you know about in my hand.
Yeah.
Draw a card.
I mean, Silvergill Adept is
There
a really
we go.
good
Hash
card
up
for a reason.
Oasis. So we've got our
Losing
6th
life.
land, finally.
And 3 of them are pain lands.
And 3 of them are monocolored pain lands, which is the worst kind of
the
pain land.
best kind of pain lands.
The worst kind of pain land.
I don't know. Ramen of Ruins is banned, so that says something about it.
That is true. So let's see here. So I can give the +3/+3 and pump my adepts to a
It just hits one creature,
5/4.
doesn't it?
It does.
Okay.
Just I'm saying any one of them in particular, except for the one that has summoning sickness.
That one's sorcery speed, right?
Anytime you can cast sorcery, yes.
Okay.
I should really read these cards better because that is not a combat trick.
Yeah. Yeah, same thing with Inferior Deadlands, which is the black one. Sorcery speed only. We had a match loss on camera because of that.
That's sad.
No, it was because we didn't catch it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because nobody caught it.
It's a warning here, but they lost the match because it was in Russian. Or they just didn't read it. I don't remember. I know most of his cards were Russian, but I think that one might have been English.
So, let's see. So Nissa does until end of turn.
Yes.
But that could be pretty painful for me.
Yeah, that is lethal, literally.
I think I have to get in. I think I have to drop this in an attempt.
Or no, it's not literally, but it's close to lethal.
For a Tempest Caller and tap all creatures you control.
Float for a black. Nothing.
Okay.
I said float for a black, but that is not how they work.
No.
Not at all.
So now I have 5 damage held up that can attack.
Yep.
And I believe I'm going to go ahead and attack Nissa for that 5 and get her knocked down a peg.
That is a mighty peg you knock her down. You said 5.
She might be one of my favorite planeswalkers, but she needs to be knocked down a peg.
She's a very good one.
And I actually have that art as my lock screen on my phone because I am totally not gay for Nissa. She says, effectively being Chandra. Go ahead.
Is that right? It's just like that professor skit. Have you seen that one? Have you seen that skit by the professor?
I've not. I actually don't watch a lot of Tolarian Community College.
I should. I mean, he's an alright channel. I like his videos, but there's this. I'm gonna draw. There's a skit where it's like where they're playing Commander, and so Chandra is playing Freyleys, and Nissa is playing Jaya Ballard.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look that up.
It's pretty funny.
That resonates with my very soul. But yeah, I pretty much established after reading Homesick, which was actually the last Magic story that I actually read online, that, yeah, I'm Chandra.
Scar 2?
Yep.
This is quite a dilemma.
So while you are deciding on your scry, I'm actually going to go retrieve my phone real quick.
Sounds great.
Because I probably shouldn't be away from it for, that long. I don't have a problem. Okay. I have missed absolutely nothing on my cell phone.
Alright.
But I am one of those people that gets anxiety if I'm away from it for too long, and I also try to put the headset on backwards. It's fine. I know what I'm doing.
Attack with a Ripjaw Raptor.
I will actually take the 4 because I'm not giving you card advantage.
Sounds good.
And you're going to dump the Vraska that I know is in your hand that you never needed to reveal to me.
Yep. Here she is. The most piratous lady.
That's not where that goes.
Let's make a pirate.
Play Jace's new girlfriend.
Yee. Where do I put this?
That is an interesting ship. Alright, so let's see. So I'm just going to stack my Silvergill Adepts so they take up a little less space.
Yep.
Because I have a ridiculous amount of Silvergill Adepts.
Yes, you do.
So I'll play an island. So let's see, what all can I do here?
I'm not bragging here. Just humble brag.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Is it a promo?
Yeah.
Cool. What's the other side? Is it treasure?
Pirate treasure.
It's very shiny treasure.
It's the pirate treasure.
It's very shiny treasure. So let's see. So I've got
might as well play with the
7 mana?
promos. All the comments in chat are like, I could have killed you so much earlier.
You probably could have.
And that's okay, because I'm playing a control deck. And I only play control and commander, so...
That's fair. So Vraska's pretty scary now. I've seen what I can do on camera. I was here on Sunday.
That doesn't count. That's limited.
Yeah, but I saw her ult a lot.
She says you win the game in limited.
Yeah.
In this, she says you have a major advantage.
Yeah. So now the question becomes, what do I do to deal with that Vraska?
Little
So
faith.
I think I know what I have to do.
Little dust.
But I don't know that that is the right play, or if I need to keep...
And a little bit of pixie dust.
I think what I have to do is...
Jake left a couple hours ago. He didn't want to be here.
Because it's Jake and he just does Jake things.
Jake made me stay until 11. All I had to do was watch the stream, and he made me stay until 11
I'm
on
gonna
Saturday.
do one merfolk misbinder.
Ms. Merfolk Lord.
I'm gonna pay a life
She's a shaman.
and do another one.
Yeah, you've got large silver gills.
Yeah. So my everything is big.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
let's see. So I can't do a whole lot about those gifted Aetherborns, but I think I have to swing into them and hope and see what sticks. So my Silvergill Adepts are 4/3s, and I have a 3/3. So everything I have can kill them.
So
They'll die in return.
these two have summoning sickness.
Yeah.
The rest can
Everything
attack.
else can swing. So if I swing in, you have 3 blockers.
Yeah. I have 4. Pirate.
Oh yeah, you do have the Menace Pirate. So you have 4 blockers. So at worst, if I swing everything with Vraska, I will be able to get in 3 damage at her.
Yeah.
If I let her plus again, she'll be at 10. I think the best thing that I have to do here is actually just swing out and
Hope for the best.
the question is what direction in which am I swinging? Because I'm not worried about Vraska for another turn. Nissa's not in ult range yet either, so I think I'm going to swing out at you.
At me?
And that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 damage.
Okay.
My god, my board got big fast.
Alright. So I will choose to lock the template color, a Silvergill Adept, and a 3rd Silvergill. So 2 Silvergill Adepts
Okay.
with these, and the Tempest color with this.
Okay,
So
these 2 are going to die.
yes,
All of your stuff's going to die except for the Menace Pirate.
Cobra dies. Yes, and I take 3,
8,
4.
9, 10, 11.
Wait, what? One of those was blocked.
Oh, yeah, one of those was blocked. So you take 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes, 13.
And you may go ahead.
All right. Untap.
And hopefully I did that right, because that's a tricky situation to be in. So you're dropping a 5-er.
Liliana, Death's Majesty.
Yep, that one's going to resolve.
Let's choose to minus her.
Okay, return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay?
2 Kakabra.
Yep.
Boom.
I'll actually respond to that by bouncing it to my hand with
Sounds
a Crashing
good.
Tide. And draw a card.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Not exactly what I was planning to do with that, but having an extra Lord seems pretty good.
Minus Vraska. Boom.
Yep, killed that one. So I was at least able to save one of them.
Yeah. The important thing here is I got them off the board.
Yes. And I don't
So
currently
can-
have any blockers.
That is true, but you were
I'm still in an alright situation, an alright place
you're
here.
at 9, but I'm gonna die in the swing back. So only
That can't
those 2 can
swing.
attack.
Yeah.
So that's 6, but it's not smart to attack. 0 Nissa.
Yep.
Look at the top card. My hands.
Are you good?
All planeswalkers have been activated. Pass turn.
All right. Let's see if I can continue on this beatdown plan. Well, that is definitely a good card. Making sure stream can see it. Okay. So you've got a Botanical Sanctum up.
Yeah.
So
and a treasure.
Hmm?
And a treasure.
And a treasure. So you have 2 mana available.
I do have Fatal Push mana. Revolted.
Technically speaking, yes. So anything in this deck that I play can die. But that's not surprising.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
let's
it kills
see.
Kaminea or whatever. Revolted.
So I know the first thing that I need to do, so we're going to do that, which is a Deep Root Elite.
Okay.
So we'll start there. I will pay a life. Really not liking this pay a life nonsense. Command Speaker, trigger. I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on this.
Alright, that's target, isn't it?
Yep.
I thought it was, yeah.
On it.
Yeah, sounds good.
That's not tapped. Now I'll pay another life. Do I need to do that? I don't need to do that. I will not pay another life. I will tap my mana correctly. Get a Merfolk Mistbinder. Trigger. Put another one there. Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay, so these 3 can't attack, but these 3 can. So you've got a 2/2 up and a 4/5 up.
2 2/2s and 4/5.
Oh yeah, you've got the menacing,
So
the very menacing pirate.
Erg.
So I'm gonna go ahead and unsummon your Ripjaw Raptor, so I can get in the damage, or at least as much as I can. So I will go ahead and swing in with 2 4/3s and a 2/2.
At me?
Still, none of your planeswalkers are anywhere near ult range, so I'm not too worried about them. I think right now I need to be more worried about beating the crap out of you.
It's not a bad option. So that's 2/2.
So a 2/2, a 4/3, and a 4/3.
4/3. Trade.
Okay, trade here.
Take 8. Go to 5.
Okay. And it will be your turn.
Sounds good. Draw.
And I hope actually unsummoning the Ripjaw Raptor there was the correct play and not letting you have the card advantage of it taking damage.
I think so. I think it was. Yeah, because I could have just blocked and killed, and then you just get nothing from that. Because it's a 4/5.
So I do have another 2/2 and a 3/3 on board.
Plus Liliana.
Yep. So that is a Zombo.
Zombo. Mill 2. 1, 2. That was a good mill.
That was a very good mill.
I did definitely not want those cards. 0 Nissa.
Okay.
Because I'm going to die if I don't do something. At least I'm not drawing it.
That is true. And I am hellbent right now, so
yeah.
Hopefully that will not be the end of me, but I am in a... I'm finally stabilized and in a pretty good position here.
Minus.
Yep. So you do have a lot of mana available to you, but it doesn't seem like you have a ton to be doing with it.
That's the problem here.
So all of your planeswalkers have been activated now.
Yes.
So I gotta really hope I draw into something pretty good here. I'm still in a really good position, but that can go downhill really, really fast.
Not a fan of this play, but it's the best one I have. 4. Because you're untapped, I have to do this. For us, it's attempt to brute elite.
Yep. Probably the correct play, and then you gain 2.
Yeah, gain 2. I mean, that's the right creature, but, like, I hate doing it main phase because, like...
It's really awkward.
Yeah.
You done after that?
Alright, so we've got 4 mana after that. Right?
You do have the option of getting in for 2, because I only have 1 blocker now.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. You're going to kill me. Oh, okay. When I counted my mana, I miscounted.
Because you forgot you had the treasures?
No, I was counting them. I just, like, had a land hidden under another one. Get 4.
Yep, get the Ripjaw Raptor back out.
2 green, yeah. Ripjaw.
Okay.
Pass turn.
So that does put me back in kind of a sticky situation.
Yeah, I counted 5 untapped lands when I counted, so
Okay.
that's why I was really confused.
So you do have a 4/5. I have the ability to...
Activate, hash out.
Yeah.
Does that give a trample
I only have
too?
1. No, it was just +3/+3.
Okay, that's better. A
So
little less scary.
I can get this up to a 5/5 with it.
Yep.
I do have to pay a life to do it, though, because my only other green source is an unclaimed territory. Which, I do.
you can't-
I need to play that forest.
Yeah. And you can't use the territory on that, so you have to use the forest and the sanctum.
Yeah.
Or 2 more ruins.
Well, it does also produce colorless, so I can use it for the one
Yeah,
colorless
you
part
can
of it.
use it for the colorless part, but you can't use it for the green.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, tap it, sack that one,
Yes.
and we'll give this the +3/+3.
Okay.
So I have 2 3/2s and a 5/5.
All right.
Is that the correct? I think that has to be the way that I do it. There's not really another good way of doing it, so I'm going to try and attempt and swing out at you again.
All right. So this is the pumped creature?
Yes.
Okay.
That is currently the 5/5.
I will block a Silvergill Adept.
Yep.
And block.
And then chump the other 2. Okay, so this Silvergill Adept will die.
Yes.
Actually, both of my Silvergill Adepts will die. Your Ripjaw Raptor will survive, and you will get to draw a card off of it.
Yes, I will. Draw off an Rage Trigger. What? I'd have to check.
I never heard anything about the stream schedule.
Are you good?
Yeah. But I'm busy tomorrow anyway. So not me.
I have something, but I can skip it, so.
I'd like to stream Friday, but...
I tell Jake when I can stream the day of, like almost every time, so.
I asked for a schedule earlier.
I never heard anything at all this week. So, I'd like to do Friday, but you know.
I don't want to do Friday, so I'm okay with that. I want to play.
It's okay, I'll just sit on Matt until he lets me do it.
Get a pirate.
Yep. I'll be here, I'm just not available to stream.
Before or after Mono starts?
Me? Yeah. Before.
I'll minus again.
Yep.
Get a Cobra back.
Yep.
Boom.
Yep. So I've been cleared out. And I'm also hellbent, so I think I do lose this one. I had a pretty good comeback there for a while, but I'm pretty sure I'm dead in the water now. Yep.
Get it? Because you're merfolk?
Yep.
Guess Scarab God.
Okay.
I'm going to change how I paid for that. Cast Scarab God.
Okay, so you do have a 1 zombie.
Yeah.
Are you done after that?
Nissa.
You Nissa. Yeah, okay, you still have Nissa
activation.
activation.
Scries. Give it to the other one. Pass.
Yep. All right, let's see if there is any way of me getting out of this. It does not appear so. All right.
That was game 1.
Yeah, that was a really good game.
It was a pretty good game. I'm digging the walkers in this one.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I don't think I don't actually have any planeswalkers in this deck.
No, there's no planeswalkers you would play in that deck except Nissa.
Yeah, Nissa would. I think Nissa would be fine, like as a 1-of or maybe a 2-of.
Yeah, she would be okay because like merfolk doesn't do a lot. It wants to be aggro, but it would be really good in the sideboard.
Yeah, because at that point it would almost act like an Aether Vial.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways.
Yeah, I mean it's an awkward Aether Vial, but it works.
Yeah. It's an Aether Vial that lets you scry every other turn. Basically.
Yeah. Like
which, if she could always be also an off turn where you just play her for like X equals 2, X equals 4.
And you don't have to play the thing you flip. Like if it's not what you want.
And that would probably help get through the deck a lot faster with the lands and stuff because I was starting to flood out there at the end.
Yeah.
Obviously, because the last 2 turns I top decked lands and those were not what I needed.
Yeah. Sorry,
we all appreciate you not coughing into the microphone directly.
Yeah, I tried. I don't know how well it translated, but I tried.
We should probably go back to 20.
No, I'll start at 7.
I'll take the handicap. I have no problem taking that handicap.
Judge. You gonna be first?
Yeah, I'll go on the play.
All right.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a little greedy, but I am going to keep.
This seems mediocre. I'll try it. Can't hurt.
All right, so I'm on the play.
Yep.
Sanctum. Speaker.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Forest. Mistbinder. 3.
3? Oh yeah, that's yep, that's a clock.
Yep.
Island.
It's a 1-drop clock.
You good?
Yeah.
Just casual while I was shuffling. I hope this deck plays islands. I didn't think about it.
You're gonna be really sad if it doesn't hurt you.
I mean, I assume it plays one because this is standard, but also the swamps look just like islands. I'm gonna check again. Forest. There we go. There is islands.
You just had to really dig for them.
It was a spoon one. I wasn't expecting
Cups.
the
They're
spoon.
called Cups Islands.
I wasn't expecting the bowl
It's
islands.
not a spoon.
You're a spoon. Or an island. I was like, that card is so awkward to play because the merfolk deck never actually has islands. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. That's the worst part because it's like, do you want to cut?
Just cut like 5 cards.
Yeah, right.
Okay. I actually have a message.
Draw. Right. Go ahead.
I'm gonna make sure my message actually sent. Okay. There it goes.
What time is it?
That's a good question. It is 9:11.
You.
Okay, so that's a little awkward, but that does let me do this. Silver Galadupt, reveal Branchwalker. Draw a card.
Yeah, I think you're gonna get this game.
That was a really good card. Okay, so we're going to 5. Go ahead. Yeah, but a little bit more explosive of a start this time.
What the heck? Keep drawing the same card. Did you bring me pizza? It looks like a calzone. Or not a calzone, a hoagie.
It's about the same size box.
Yes.
Well, no, because calzones are actually big.
Scries.
Are you sure you don't want to zero it?
It would have flipped a land.
See? Seems fine. It's fine. It's ramp.
I feel like that. I have to play that like that. That sucks.
Well, if you do that and you flip a land,
go ahead.
Then it's just explosive vegetation.
Yeah.
Without shuffling your library.
Does the explosive edge get 2?
No, I think it's a 4-drop. I don't remember.
No, but veg gets 2 lands,
Does
doesn't
it get?
Yeah,
It might get 2 lands.
It sees a lot
I don't know.
It sees a lot of play for getting 1 land.
I don't know.
Pretty sure it's 2 basic lands. It's almost
so
like
we're going to play that Branch Walker in the hopes of getting a land. Oh, look, it's a land. Thank God.
I mean, it's almost like I played that card in Standard, so...
I didn't.
I did. That's what I'm saying.
So we're going to swing... We'll take the 3 at Nissa and then the 4 at you.
Yeah.
And take you to 8.
I'm taking 5, not 4.
Oh, yeah, you are taking 5. So I take you to 7?
Yeah, Silvergill Adept...
That's a 3-2 right now?
Silvergill Adept is a merfolk. Fun fact. Are you finished?
Yeah.
These are so slippery sleeves.
Oh, that was funny. Oh, I'm slap happy, aren't I?
I don't think this dinosaur can save me. Go ahead.
This dinosaur cannot save you now. Oh, this dinosaur definitely can't save you now.
Is it going back to my hands?
Yes.
It's going back to my hands.
I have an unsummoned. There it is.
You guys need to buy real beta ones. Be an adult, Jake. Buy the beta ones.
Oh, I already flipped it at you. Okay.
Yeah, I already died. Yeah, I'm dead.
Well, and then I follow it up with another Mistbinder. You're not just dead, you're very dead.
See, that is what we call over-excessive. That in the industry is what we call over-excessive.
No, I just call it making sure you're dead.
But I was dead regardless. I was tapped out. Now you're extra dead.
Okay, it's overkill.
Now you're extra dead for extra points.
I'm playing green.
Yeah?
That's what green does.
I'm aware. I've been playing green since I was 10.
Alright. Squishy baby.
What? We're 1-1.
We're in game 3.
Oh, fine.
You only have to wait like another minute so I can overrun him again.
Wait a lot more.
This is only my second match.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta look at that.
Isn't that hurting your ear?
What?
It's like bending your ear down.
I don't care.
Okay.
You have to understand that I did voice acting online for a while.
Yeah.
And most of that was on Skype with headphones.
Yeah.
And occasionally people eating microphones in my ear. I can type. That's a lie, I can't type.
I'll be on the play.
I am perfectly alright with being on the draw.
Yeah. His hand's much better.
4, 5,
I think.
6, 7. I probably shouldn't get it. I shouldn't keep this, but I'm gonna.
Sounds good.
You're on the fly.
Yep. Go.
Merfolk.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Interesting. Wind Siphoner.
All right, you've got.
I have 0. Go ahead. It starts with 0. It's at the beginning of. It's when it attacks, I get 1.
Whenever it enters the battlefield or
Got
attacks.
it. Go ahead.
It's a good card.
Your hands?
Oasis.
Yeah.
Adept. Reveal. Adept.
Oh no.
Go ahead.
I smell a ban. Premature standard ban. Ban before it is in the format.
Not even errata, just banned. Well, I can't errata it. It's a reprint. Well, I mean, they could.
They've done it before.
But not like emergency errata before release.
This deck needs hostage
Probably.
taker in the sideboard.
Needs what?
Hostage taker.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Jade Light Ranger.
Yep. Explore. It's land. Explore. It's not a land.
That's topping. 2. It's
Yep.
got menace. Good.
I don't care that it has menace. I was taking the 2 either way. Okay, so I'm gonna Branch Walker.
Yep.
Explore.
Yep.
It's not a land. I'm actually gonna put that into my graveyard.
Yeah, that's the bouncy card, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't bounce my Explore guy.
So you've got a 3-2. I wouldn't want to bounce that. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I've got... My greediness is not being rewarded.
Untap. Upkeep. I will choose to pay 2 energy and draw an extra card and lose life. And now I draw per turn. I have a lot of cards in my hand for standard. Let's play Swamp. Cut Met.
Yep.
2.
Taken.
Yep, figured. Champion of Wits.
Yep. Draw 2, discard 2?
Yes.
Yep. Well, draw equals his power, discard.
Discard 2, yeah. Okay, this feels bad. Discard of Raska's Contempt and a Blooming Marsh.
Yeah, that feels pretty bad.
Yeah. Pass turn.
All right, let's see if I can get that 3rd land. I got the 3rd land.
Good job.
Okay, so what are my options here? Nothing involving blue. Got it.
Hey, you have blue merfolk, man.
I have blue merfolk, but I can't use anything that's not a merfolk.
That's why you
in
graveyarded
blue.
it. Neat. It would help if these cards were in color.
Yeah.
Is this how dogs see the world?
No, but I'm pretty sure it's how Matt Hugenberg does.
Is that Salt
Fun
Lord?
fact, he's red-green colorblind.
Is that Salt Lord?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess that is the Lord of Salt. Let's see.
Is that why he plays Oloro?
I mean, I'm gonna say no, but also yes.
Yes, for the memes.
Yeah, kinda. Okay, so I think that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna play Merfolk Mistbinder.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pay a life. Jade Bearer, counter.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got a 3-2, and I've got
And a 2-1.
several 3-2s.
I have 3-2 and a 2-1.
Yeah.
All trades still.
That is a Merfolk. Neat.
Yeah. It's not that great in that deck, though.
No.
It's okay. It's not worth the price tag right now. It's like $7 a piece.
Jeez.
It's 10 online.
Jeez.
And that's online.
I think I'm gonna get in with the 2 3-2s.
Yeah. I will declare no block. Or do I declare no blocks? I'll block an Adept.
Okay.
Before damage, push the Lord.
Yep.
I still trade. But
Yeah. And then you take 2.
Yep.
All right. You go ahead. Sorry, if I don't say anything and it's clear that there's nothing else for me to do, just you can go ahead.
Got it.
I swear I'm paying attention. Kind of.
I'm not sure.
What's the question?
No, I was just saying I'm not sure if you're paying attention.
Well, all he's doing is flicking cards right now, so there's not much for me to pay attention to.
Believe me, I know we can hear it.
How's my voice?
It's actually pretty good. Like, it sounds like you're sick when you hear it.
Well, I
I
mean,
mean,
he kind of
I
is
do
still
sound
sick.
like I'm sick.
I know.
J-Alert Ranger?
Yep.
ETB.
Explore.
Flip. That's
Not a
great.
Not a land.
That's
Not
a top.
a land. That's a lot of counters. I don't like that.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do. Guess I'll just play top land, represent Fatal Push mana, move to combat.
Yep.
Swing and unblockable.
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right, that's interesting, but that doesn't do me a whole lot here.
Yeah, so Fatal Push is like the only thing that beats this deck. Yeah, it is. It's
Oh,
got some
right.
power.
I still can't use the cards in my hand that aren't Merfolk. I'm a little salty about that right now.
Yeah, blue mana's good.
Blue mana's great.
I'm digging this deck, though.
So, Silvergill Adept. I will reveal a Silvergill Adept.
Oh, that crystal.
Draw a card. And get a Kamena's Elite.
Yeah, at least you're playing stuff.
Yeah, I'm able to play things. It's, you know, doing things with the things that I play that's really difficult. You've got a 4-3 and a 3-2, which means I'm not getting anywhere close to through. So I'm gonna pass turn.
Untap.
And ignore all the people that are messaging me on Facebook.
Upkeep, pay 2. Drop turn.
I could really use an island right about now.
I got one. You want it?
Yeah, because you Evolving Wilds for it first
No,
turn
I
last
just
game.
played it. Yeah, I was like, I just put it down.
This is game 3. That was a different game.
Yeah.
That was a really quick game, though, so.
It was a quick game. It's a fair statement.
So I think after this game, I'm going to bow out for a match, because I kind of got to pee.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably have to get back to streaming or something. I don't know.
Well, you can have another match, and I'll stream run, and then I'll kick you off.
You can leave if you want. The dice are fine. I mean, like, the numbers are good, but they can see the dice. Gifted to their board.
I mean, the dice are completely visible, yeah?
Yeah. They are now.
I was asking Patrick.
They're definitely now. They're
Okay.
definitely now. Oh, I hit the mic. 2-1 menace. Trigger.
Yep. I think I'm just going to take.
Go.
I'm not apologizing. So let's see.
I didn't hear it, so it's okay.
Yeah, I think I have to drop another Lord and hope for the best.
Yep.
So at least I have a couple of 3-2s, a 2-2, and a 3-3. And you've got a 4-3, and that makes me really sad. And a Death Toucher,
And a lifelinker.
which is the same creature.
Yeah. Card's so good.
Well, I've not been doing a lot of blocking this game, so I think I actually just gotta go for it, even though I'll get a little bit blown out here. Because I'm not getting anywhere fast with the mana that I have. Yeah, I gotta go for it. I don't like the idea of going for it, but I think I gotta go for it.
Just go for it.
So that can attack, but...
Yep.
Have an army of merfolk. One of them's getting through. 3 of them are dying.
So that's a 3-3, 2-2, 3-2, 3-2.
Yep.
Okay. So I will block Jade Bearer with that for sure.
Okay.
Or
Well, I don't know where that's going because I can't block.
I'm just moving out of the way. You know what? I'll just take the rest.
So you're gonna take the
3,
9?
9, yeah.
Okay.
And
So this is gonna die.
take 9, go to 7.
All right. Go ahead. My hand is so awkward right now.
Draw.
This would be great if I could cast them. Kumena would also be pretty great right about now.
She's a good card. She's annoyingly good.
I don't know how many of them are actually in the deck. I've seen
No, that's too many.
I think I've seen one
Pretty sure this one has 3.
in the 6 games I've played.
This one's like 2. He's also got it on the website, apparently.
Supposedly.
We didn't believe him. Vraska's Contempt of the Lord.
That's unfortunate.
9.
It's unfortunate, but it's fair. So let's see, you've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage on board. So you got it.
Yep.
Yeah, I've had the Unsummon and the Crashing Tide in hand the entire game. That's a forest. That's an island.
You're right, there's only 3. There was an earlier list and I saw that had 4.
Yeah, 3 seems like the right number.
Merfolk don't belong in the trees.
Alright. Your turn, Patrick.
Cool.
Again. Oh god, I'm caught. Okay.
He's ready for
I think Justin is.
This night does not shine a light to the last Wednesday.
What was last Wednesday?
So we deck tested again. We got 17 games in. John and Taylor just went ham
Oh, I believe
all
it.
night.
All right, guys, I'm back. This is a different control deck. That's probably still bad, but it's my baby. I've been working on just.
Oh, you built this?
Yeah, this is Grixis Dynavol Tower.
Oh boy.
It's a deck I've been trying to make work since Ixalan came out. When I realized that when you activate Escont to the Sunken Ruin, you can find Dynavol Tower, and so you can just use it to find your win conditions. So.
That's true. It gets negatable things, right?
What?
It gets negatable things.
Yes.
Right?
You can get any non-creature, non-land card.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm excited. I really enjoy this deck. I think with the banning of Ramen Up Ruins, this deck got a lot better. Yeah, I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know we've been having fun. Hope you guys have been having fun. I'm rolling 8. Oh, so close.
We tried.
So close. I still get to be on the play. See, I already have these 3 cards, so it doesn't matter. Hand's great. I'll keep this.
I'll try it.
Go ahead. Oh.
Pass back.
I'm going to play an island. I'm going to search for Escanta. I've been having to switch cards between this deck and Approach because they share similar cards, so go ahead. There are some random cards, like this one has the checklist cards when I normally wouldn't play with checklist cards.
I mean, that's not too bad.
I hate playing with checklist cards. They're my least favorite thing in all of Magic.
I like when you have the foil ones, so you can just take the foil out of your box. But Justin, I want to waste my life here.
I'm good, but thank you. Grixis Tower.
Do you like my Schwamp?
Yeah, Dynavol Tower. I know. Don't remind me. But I think let's be able to play it now.
I think I have a foiled Dynavol Tower if you.
I hate playing with foils.
Do you really? You're that guy. Do you want to cut?
No, you're good. Seems interesting.
Sounds interesting.
There's a decent amount of graveyard hate right now, though. Just letting you know.
Yep.
Gifted Aetherborn trigger. I don't want another one. As much as I love the card, I don't want another one. Ooh, that's good. I'm just gonna get this Dynavol Tower in play. Pass turn.
Doesn't give you one when it enters?
No.
Oh, okay.
Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, I gain 2 energy, and then I can pay 5 energy to deal 3 damage to target creature or player.
Interesting.
It's super good.
Drone Catacombs. 2.
Yep. 18. Alright, 22.
Do it the easy way. Champion Wits?
Resolves.
These cards are really bad against you.
That's one of the draws to this deck, is that like a lot of cards are really bad against me.
This feels so bad. Discard a Fatal Push, Nebraska's Contempt.
Oh, I love it.
I'll pass.
Trigger.
They're just not good
It's a
cards
good
right
card. Play Canyon Slew.
Slew.
And I will pass turn.
Out.
Yep.
Combat.
Sure.
Attack for 4.
14.
24. Unsleeve Siphoner.
In response. I'm gonna opt. Trigger. I'll draw this. It resolves.
Gifted Aetherborn.
Sure.
Pass turn.
Trigger. I don't need that. Draw.
You don't want to Harness Lightning?
Trigger.
Yeah, you don't need that.
Go ahead.
They just die, right?
Yeah. They deals 5 damage to all of them. And if they had indestructible, they lost indestructible.
Yeah, you can tell how long I haven't played Standard.
Yeah. Another champion?
Yep.
Resolves.
Yeah. Yeah. I know that's what you go by. Yeah. What's wrong with that? This card of Fatal Push and
a murder dog.
Lands.
Done.
God.
Upkeep trigger. Put sensor in my graveyard.
They don't even know who I am.
Magma spray. Trigger Dynamo Tower.
It's even exiled.
He's Stream Monkey.
I'm the not Matt.
Go ahead. You are the not Matt.
The one people like.
You're the one people like, or Matt's the one people like?
I don't know. I don't think anybody likes either of us. Draw.
It's
Yeah,
true.
Matt cannot spell. That is true.
What you got?
No, that's right. Cast a murder dog.
Murder dog. Sure, you have a murder dog.
Yep.
End of your turn. No, I don't even want to waste a harness lighting. I'll just kill it.
That does hit creatures.
Yes, it hits
I
creatures.
only hit players.
Upkeep trigger.
I'm thinking of the turret.
I will put this Aether Hub in my graveyard so that the Search for Visconti will flip.
I've been playing Modern, the real format.
I resent your statement.
Mine.
It's not mine.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Forest.
Yep.
Actually, I've been playing Popper, where the real men play.
Oh, shut up.
I get to play Affinity.
Popper is not a real format.
I get to play Affinity.
The internet's going to hate me for saying it, but I don't think Popper is a real format.
I get to play Affinity.
I heard you.
That's good enough.
Yeah,
But you get to play Affinity.
You get to play Affinity in Modern.
Yeah, but this is good Affinity.
I beg to differ.
Like, Affinity in Modern is good, but this is real Affinity. That is robots.
I would probably play one of those like blue.
Forgot.
You're good. Blue Tron control decks in Modern.
You play Bluetron in Modern?
Well, no, like they're not. It's not like mono blue Tron. It's like
A blue.
it's like
variant?
a Tron control deck. There's different versions. There's Teamer Tron. There's Denrova Tron.
Oh, and you mean in Popper?
Yeah.
You said in Modern.
I meant in Popper.
Okay. Yeah, Denrovatron seems fine. I like it. I dig it. Jade Light Ranger?
It resolves. You don't want that? How about you about again?
That one's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first one's bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, your turn. Activate.
Yeah.
I'll take a disallow.
Oh boy. I wonder what you're disallowing.
I'm not disallowing anything.
Not yet.
And then I will braid your J-Light Ranger. Trigger. Draw up a turn. Play this land. Go ahead. $12.
26.
Yep.
Resolve.
Resolves, yeah.
Go.
End your turn. Activate. Guess I'll take a sensor.
Yeah. It's a cycler.
Then harness lighting trigger. Going to 7 energy, and then going to 2 to shoot your Gifted Aetherborn. I will also cycle the sensor.
Yeah, I was wondering why you didn't do it with 4 damage.
What?
Killing it.
Because I might have wanted to counter something. I don't know.
I guess that's true.
Drop a turn.
Wait, counter what? I had nothing in hand.
I don't know. Dynamo Tower.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You knew what I had in my hand because I flipped it off exploring.
Yeah, it seems I
Go.
remember things. We'll activate Escanta.
Yeah.
He doesn't care if you have things in your hand, he just cares whether or not you can counter them.
Oh my god. Is this how this deck is supposed to win?
This? Yeah.
I hate nickel boss. Which mode?
I'm going to +2.
What does that do?
You're going to exile cards from the top of your deck, and then until you reveal a non-land card. Then until end of turn, I may cast that card without paying its mana cost. 7, so +2 goes to 9. Ripjaw Raptor. I'll cast a Ripjaw Raptor.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That was timely. You got 2 mana open?
Yeah. Draw Rascal's Contempt?
Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean, I'm still pretty screwed.
Oh, yeah. Done?
Yeah.
And your turn opt. Triggers.
God, it's so good.
Put that on the bottom. Also in a turn, I'll shoot you for 3.
25.
For you.
21.
Go ahead. This is kind of where I coast into autopilot.
Go.
End your turn. Glimmer triggers.
Are you going to hold priority activate Ascanta?
I am not going to hold priority activate as counter. Why would I do that?
Because you could.
I could. Doesn't mean I will. Now,
I mean, why do you hold priority?
I will activate as Kanta.
Why do you cast Ad Nauseam, hold priority, cast Angel's Grace?
Because we're Magic players and we like to look smart.
Yeah, or you don't know how it works.
I'll also shoot you.
Yep. I'm going to activate this in response.
That's fine. So 7, I go to 2.
This one looks good.
Dynamo Tower. Attack you for 4.
Oh no.
Go. Does anyone say anything? Because I love this deck.
There has not been a chat all day. Mine? Seriously? Oh. Yeah, that's fine.
Mrs. Blackburn.
Her name is Karen, and that's her contact name.
I'm being nice. I'm being...
Yeah.
You're not 12. You're like...
I'm like 12.
What are you?
Are you finished?
Yeah.
I'm 16.
Okay, yeah. Guys, I could shoot... Use my own Dynamo Tower to shoot my Ripjaw Raptor to draw a card.
You can.
End of your turn. Glimmer, trigger, trigger, trigger.
Response.
Sure.
This deck plays like 4.
I get a total of 8 energy.
I go to 16.
I'll keep that on top, put that on bottom.
So I love what Kat just said about Tower.
What does it say?
Dynamo Tower. Every time you cast a spell, draw 1/3 of a lightning bolt.
It's true.
Yeah, except there's 3 of them.
6 you. Every time I cast a spell, I get a lightning bolt.
Possibly more, depending on what spell.
That's a true statement.
You're not dead yet.
You have 8 in hand or 7?
7. Go. I would like to point out that 4 of them are counter spells.
That's
A removal spell, a draw spell, and an opt.
That's okay.
That's fine. This is fine.
I will disallow that.
That's
Trigger,
fine.
trigger, trigger. I do. End your turn. Glimmer, trigger, trigger, trigger.
In that order?
Yes, in that order.
Are you sure? Because I feel like trigger, trigger, trigger would be better. Or even better, trigger, trigger, trigger.
Opt. Triggers. Sure, I'll draw Scarab God. How much is that? 15? That's 14. 9 you.
1.
Untap. Upkeep. Kill you.
That's lame.
We did it, chat.
I didn't even have a fetch line to kill myself like a man.
It's because we're playing standard.
Yeah, that's why it sucks.
And fetch lands should never be in standard again.
I liked it.
No, I also enjoyed it. It was horrible. There was no reason I should have been able to go turn 4 Siege Rhino, turn 5 Goblin Dark Dwellers.
I don't remember those cards being played at all, except Siege Rhino.
Mardu Green. They want my deck list. I will do my utmost to have the deck list posted on our website by tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. Obviously it's a deck that I'm still currently working on. It's on like the actual list is on my MTGO account. The sideboard is still a work in progress. I have to figure out how much of a thing mono red is, because this deck has somewhat of a hard time defeating Hazaret.
Follow me on Instagram. You get to see my depressing life.
What?
What?
But yeah, look on the website tomorrow, and I'll pester Jake about it until he has it up there.
It's gonna be 2 weeks.
Oh, 4. 100% 4 towers.
You can't do any less than 4 towers.
Am I sure that's correct? No. Would Grixis control probably be better just without towers and like add Gear Hulks and another Scarab God? Maybe. But you know what?
This
Tower.
is more fun.
The Tower of Power. What is hip?
What is love?
You don't get that reference. Do you get that reference?
I'm
Okay.
like 12.
I know. You never. Have you even heard of the band Tower of Power?
It sounds familiar.
Oh, that's the reference I was getting now.
Oh.
I live under a rock.
Are none of you into jazz? Ugh.
I flunked out of band.
How did you flunk band?
Pro tip: don't show up. I'm gonna be on the play.
I believed you.
Yeah, that's fine.
I will also keep this.
Go.
So I think I'm gonna grab merfolk again and play that against you.
Go ahead.
After just
Okay.
How rude. You sound like my parents.
Lol.
Go. Do you like almost fetch?
What?
Did you like almost fetch? You're like
No.
fixing your life like you're...
I was fixing my life because it was wrong.
Oh, I didn't see that.
18.
Jade light. Oh. Go.
You get a turn. Resolve what you want.
Okay. I don't have any 4-drops I want to resolve. This is sad. Tap land. No.
Do you have a Glen Sleep Siphoner?
Yes.
That's pretty good.
It's okay. It's a fine card.
16.
22.
Ooh.
24.
I was gonna leave up.
Damn it, lifelink.
Whatchamacallit? Glimmer, but this is just better.
Yeah. Oh no.
You only have.
I have 4 lands. I dropped 1.
I know, but none of them are untapped, correct? Or no, you have a bloom. You had a Botanical Sanctum untapped. How much should I play Rim Blossoming Defense? Harness Lightning Trigger.
None. It's Sultai.
So I get a total of 4 energy. Go.
Oh, you're tapped out.
I am tapped out. Resolve what you wish.
Lily.
That's pretty good.
Enters at 5. She's gonna die. She's gonna actually. She's constant pressure. I'll make a zombie.
And Mildew.
Raska.
That's not a card I want you to
Raska's
have.
Contempt.
No, neither of those are cards I want you to have. Done? Yeah, 14.
Go.
Trigger. That's not an untapped land. I want an untapped land. That's also not an untapped land. That's unfortunate. Go ahead. I'm gonna take a lot more damage here than I want to.
Comment.
Yep. Go to 10.
Plus Lily.
Yep. I do not. Was someone asking? Yeah. Yeah, so currently I'm on a very
Is it?
light black splash. It's really just for I have Scarab God and Bolus main deck, and then a lot of sideboard cards.
Ripjaw.
You have how many cards in hand?
2.
2. I think I'm okay with you drawing a card. Yeah, that's fine.
Go.
End of your turn. Glimmer. Trigger. Top, bottom. Draw 2. Untap. Trigger. Trigger, but I'm going to spend that energy to make a red. Hour.
I will proceed to draw a card.
Yeah, you will draw a card. I'll go to 10 energy, and then I'm going to go to 5 and kill Liliana. This deals 5 damage to all non-bolus planeswalkers.
Right, okay.
Ugh,
Got 2
so good.
And I drew a card.
Yep. Go ahead. Yep.
Go.
I missed my trigger.
Good job.
I tend to do that a lot.
Triggered.
Just kill this now. And I'm just going to pass.
China.
I didn't want the 3rd Glimmer, but the 3rd Glimmer wanted me. Resolves.
Pass.
Insta. Glimmer. Trigger. Trigger. Mill this. Flip this. Draw. Lands. I will. Do you have 1 energy or 2 energy? Do you get energy for centering?
Yeah, Mr.
Okay, yeah. Then I'm going to Glimmer now. Trigger. I'll draw both of these.
Right.
And go to 3 energy and
I
kill
have 2
this.
Siphoners in here.
Go.
Pass. This deck needs card draw.
Look at top 4, put one in my hands. Trigger. I don't have to reveal it. I'm used to activating his Kansa.
I didn't see it, so.
Um. 5, 6, 7. Big Daddy Bolus.
Resolves. Jake gave the merfolk deck beta unsummons.
+2, targeting you.
Oh no.
It's revealed until you hit a non-land.
It's lands.
Oh! I'll cast a Champion of Wits.
What happens, Ace? Exiled?
They're exiled, yeah. Draw 2. Discard 2.
Yeah.
Discard Island Sensor.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Way to push champion. Take that back.
Did you have something leave the battlefield this turn?
Oh shit, that's 3 drop.
Yeah.
Thought it was 2 drop. Are you finished?
Yeah, I'm done.
Falling Wilds.
Yeah, there you go.
Zach, fatal push.
Yeah. Can you...
Um,
You cannot also Eternalize.
I cannot. That is.
You have to pay a mana for the Fatal Push.
Where did I put the 4? Or I had it tapped, so yeah.
Oh wait, you already had one tapped?
I had it tapped. I untapped it when I picked them up. Those up. I'm almost out of basics.
Wait, so this reflects your current mana situation?
Correct.
Oh, you can Eternalize it. There's your card draw.
If it was, oh no, you're tapped out.
I'm tapped out.
And then Bolas just.
I mean, I could, if I untap, I can disallow it.
Neat.
Yeah, when we get to this point in this game, my hand's going to be stacked.
Stacked. Except you tapped out to play Bolas.
I'm okay with that. You're good. To draw 4 and discard 2. Yep.
Go. It was a fatal push in my 4th Botanical Sanctum.
I'm going to cast Harness Lightning here. Trigger.
Paying 4?
I will pay 4, yeah.
Yeah,
So I
after
gain
you.
5, pay 4, so I get to 6. I will plus 1 to make you exile 2 cards from your hand. And I'll pass.
That was pretty good. Vraska's Contempt and a Gripshaw.
Ooh, I'm very glad that you don't have that Brassica attempt.
Go.
End of your turn. Opt. Trigger. Ooh, that's a good card. And Glimmer.
Is there any good artifact destruction anymore?
A Braid!
That's fair. What about in green?
There's appetite for the unnatural.
I was told get good cards.
I know.
That's true, it did. I forgot about that. It's got good new art, too. Yeah, she said there's naturalized now.
I should probably... I'll plus 2 this first starting you. Champion Wits, trigger.
Yeah.
It's a May.
Yes.
I'm not going to, because I don't
Sounds
care. Scarab God!
Yeah, yours looks better than the one on my deck.
Go ahead. I will disallow that. 3 you. I missed my trigger. Upkeep, trigger on the stack.
What do you want?
I don't know.
There's some good stuff in there.
I think I want a Gifted Aetherborn.
There's a Ripjaw in there.
There was a Ripjar in there, but so...
Oh, right, it makes it a 4/4.
Yeah.
That's actually
So you
better.
lose 1. And I'll scry. That's pretty good.
I was like, but Ripjaw's a 4/5. What is that, alt at 12?
Yeah, I could destroy all non-land permanents you control.
I forgot. I thought I blew up lands.
Yeah, it's a 3 mana 3/4. Attack you for 7.
Oh.
And then I'll -4 bolts to 7 you.
10.
Go.
Gifted either point. Disallowed.
Yeah, I'll counter it.
Are you choosing to target gifted Aetherborn?
With the disallow was my local target.
Pass.
End of turn.
Sam.
Shoot you.
Would you like this gifted Aetherborn? Oh. You missed your upkeep.
7 you. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I wanted to exactly kill you with Bolus.
But Patrick,
What?
you're not playing right.
How am I not playing
You
right?
wouldn't miss your upkeep trigger if you're playing right.
It's fine. It's a May, right?
No.
It's not.
It's not. No, why would that be May? There's no downside. Like, there's no way it's ever downside. It's just scrying and opponent's losing of life.
Yeah, because it can be a trigger you.
Then your opponent's...
You can't exact seize him.
And then your opponent says, hey, you missed this trigger. Okay, we call a judge. It's a beneficial trigger for you, so your opponent has the opportunity to put it on the stack if he or she wishes. So what I'm playing as Merfolk.
Yep. You can just put it as run freeze again. I don't care. It's more fun to watch you people struggle to figure out what to put my name as.
Is that where you really struggle? Oh. You should not do that.
Probably.
What?
Child.
Aren't you in high school? You can drop classes in high school?
I never could. Well, granted, I did high school online, so.
Oh.
Jesus.
You should care.
You should probably care.
You should care.
You should definitely care if you've got like a 20%.
You should care. Caring is sharing.
I mean, when you can play Pokemon in an emulator in the front row of the class and still pass the class with a B, then you can talk to me about not paying attention.
It's true.
Because I did that shit.
I roll.
Yeah. 9. I'm probably not going first. Like, yeah, 9.
No, you roll 9.
I rolled a 6.
I'm gonna roll a 5.
Roll a 4. I want to go first for once
I'm gonna roll
tonight.
a 5.
You did roll
No.
a 5.
That's yeah. See, that's what psychics do. They're vague enough that
3,
whatever they say could be construed as what they meant.
6, 7. I can't keep a one-lander.
Yeah, that sounds okay. It's pretty good.
I've kept some greedy hands with merfolk tonight. I'm not keeping a one-lander. Even 2-landers is too greedy for this deck.
Did you ever live anywhere near UC's campus?
No. I've lived in the exact same house my entire life. In the middle of nowhere known as Harlan Township.
I'm really craving tiger dumpling, but you wouldn't know what that is.
No.
There's this really good dumpling place right on UC's campus that it was 5 dumplings for $5. And they're like decently sized dumplings too.
That sounds really
But they closed down because the owner did not pay his employees. Which is a pretty good reason to,
Yeah.
close down.
4, 5, 6. We'll try it and hope I don't get flooded. Scry to top.
Go.
Merfolk.
Island, go ahead.
Forest.
Tuh.
Okay.
You're not wrong.
Sure, we'll go with elite.
Kill that. Kill that with fire. Or in this case, lightning.
Yeah, that's fair. That's true.
Tower, go.
I don't like that. I don't think I have a way to deal with that.
I could just not draw lands.
This actually seems pretty good here. I'll get...
Oh, you get a 1/1?
Can you hand me a merfolk?
With hexproof.
Yeah.
Hexproof. Where are the merfolk? Oh, they're there.
Which is why that seems pretty good here.
Hexproof is cheating. I'm also missing... I'm missing my 4th land drop. I'm just gonna harness like that now. Trigger, go ahead.
That's not a harness lightning.
I meant magma spray.
I'm not even paying attention. I know that's not a harness lightning. Mistbinder.
Resolves.
2. 1.
Trigger. So I gain 4, spend 2, so I go to 6. 19.
Yes.
Land? It's not a land. Go ahead.
I like this. You not drawing lands.
What do you say?
Oasis.
I hope so, because I love it.
Tempest Caller.
It's a 2/3.
Yep. It's a 2/3 that does nothing against you.
Sure.
1.
18.
Yep.
A braid. No, it wasn't. I killed it.
He took 1, and then he took another 1.
It's not a land. Go ahead.
Oh, sure, they talk to you.
I just
Or,
want
well,
lands.
they talk to me when I'm not sitting behind the computer.
Billy's watching? Oh, okay.
We'll play a forest.
Yep.
We'll make it a 4/4.
Oh, sure.
4.
14.
Go ahead. I'm gonna kill you with a hexproof
Go.
merfolk.
It's possible. Unless I draw a land. Then probably not.
Oasis.
Yeah.
4.
I'm going to disallow that ability.
Okay. 1.
13. Go.
Wow, it's gonna take me like an hour to send this one message. Silvergill Adapt. Reveal. Another Tempest Caller.
Sure.
Draw a card. 1.
12.
Go.
Kill it.
Yep.
Trigger. Scarab God.
Okay.
Go ahead.
End turn. Unsummon.
You have to pay a blue mana for that.
I don't have blue mana. Okay.
You tapped incorrectly.
Untap. Draw. Unsummon.
Sure.
It just took me a minute. Jungleboard Pioneer.
Sure.
That's not a merfolk.
I don't know if he has any.
There's no merfolk in here.
And we'll just use a face down card. Put it like near the merfolk token, so like they're related.
Boop.
I'm 11.
Boop.
I know.
Okay.
I was at
you
12,
already
now I'm
did.
at 11,
Okay,
yeah.
go ahead. Okay.
Go.
Kumena.
Kumena. Tyrant of Orazka. Sure.
Go ahead, because I thought I had more lines than
Any
I actually do.
turn. Opt.
Yep.
Trigger. Yeah, I'll take that.
Trigger. Aww.
I'm not doing
don't have
anything with
any
it. I'm not doing
zombies.
anything with the trigger.
You don't have any zombies. You scry 0 and I lose 0.
Speaking of trigger. Shoot your Jungleborn Pioneer.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Actually, in
response, draw a card.
Yeah.
Yep. And then so I spend energy. Spend 5, so I go to 2.
Yep.
And then I'm going to harness lightning.
In response, I'm going to make it unblockable this turn.
Sure. So I gain 5, spend 4, I go to 3 energy. Go ahead.
So we're going to adapt, reveal the Tempest Caller I revealed earlier?
Yep.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Botanical Sanctum.
What'd you do? What do you mean you broke unstable? Is there no land?
What?
Again. You have the worst luck.
3 rares in 1 pack. No lands.
No lands. That's rough.
No Steam Plugger
Oh!
boss.
That,
No Steam
wait.
Plugger boss.
Yeah, there's been something weird. That's like not the first unstable. There's an entire case here that didn't have lands. Why are we not
That's
reporting this to
weird.
Wizards?
That's really weird.
I want to ask them if the store is reporting that to Wizard because they should be.
It's because it's like the guarantee of mythics has doubled. So it got like sorted Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. But there's no money.
Yeah, I gotta do this.
In response, activate Scarab God on your Jungleborn Pioneer.
Okay, you can have a merfolk too.
I also get more. What? Yeah, and then this is bounced.
Okay, I still draw a card.
Yep.
Pass turn because I can't. Swinging into that does me even less.
Cards in hand?
3.
I would like you to make that 1.
I will exile 2 Comena's speakers. Whatever that card is.
The worst thing is, I got this in the last duplicate pack.
Go ahead.
Womp womp.
See you, Gat. See you, Justin.
See you, whatever your name is.
I for some reason I thought there were multiple. Tempest Caller?
Tempest Caller.
They're tapped.
Jade Bearer.
Yep. Yep.
3.
At.
So I've hit Nickables for 3. He goes to 5. Yeah, you might want that.
It's cold out.
As much as I want to hit Nickel Bolas, hitting you seems more effective here.
So 3 of me?
Yeah.
I'm at 8.
Go ahead.
You have no cards in hand?
Hellbent.
+2 targeting you. Reveal the top cards of your library until you find, or exile until there's a
Crashing
non-land. Crashing Tides, I will cast that on the only thing I can. Yeah, I'll cast it on that.
Okay.
Oh, so I'll draw a card. It is put in your graveyard.
Okay. I was trying to figure out what you meant for a minute. I'm like, but that's bounced to my. Oh, the spell. Right. You know, the thing that makes sense.
I will opt.
Not awake.
Trigger.
I'm not awake.
Ooh, I want that card. That card's powerful. And I will pass the turn.
So obviously we're going to try and get the Tempest Caller out again.
I will disallow.
Yep.
Trigger.
I will drop a Commander Speaker, though.
Sure.
I swing those, you're probably going to kill them.
It's a fair assumption.
I'm going to turn these vaguely into Cabolus's direction.
Block the Jade Bearer.
Okay.
And shoot the Silver Gold Adept.
Okay.
Done?
Yep.
And Eternal Glimmer.
This deck needs card draw.
You have Silver Girl Adept. You have Kumena.
I have 1, 2, 3. 3 pieces of
draw.
my creature card draw in my graveyard.
Just cast Scarab God.
Yep. He back.
Go ahead. Oh, wait, no. I need a plus bolus.
Merfolk Branchwalker.
Sweet!
Get some card advantage.
Explore.
Is a land.
Go. Buy table. Are we getting a new table? Okay.
Cool. Deep Root Elite?
Sure.
Doesn't do much right now.
No.
I guess I'll pass the turn.
End your turn. Activate Scarab God targeting Kumena.
Yep. So you'll have 2 zombos.
I have 2 zombies. Still under your turn. Kill the Deep Root Elite.
Yep.
Still under turn. Draw a card.
Wait, those aren't merfolk.
Oh, you're right. Oh, I always forget that.
I don't. Not after the stream debacle.
Yeah.
That was fun.
So you're at 20. Okay, upkeep.
I lose 2.
Yep, you lose 2. I scry 2. I don't need either of those. Oh, don't draw 2. Oh, it's been a while since I played a Scarab God. You have... Going to cast Glimmer of Genius.
Okay.
Bottom of those 2, draw 2. I will shoot Kumena Speaker and attack with everything at you.
So 5, 6, 7, 15.
Yep.
And you haven't activated Bolus, so if
I
I
have
take,
not.
I die. I'm pretty sure I'm just dead anyway.
Oh, I miss lethal.
I am most certainly dead.
I just ultimate this.
Yeah.
Destroy all your creatures. And
I'm
then
dead
it's
either
1, 2,
way.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 19.
I'm very dead.
Okay.
I did some serious damage to you that game, though.
You did. Yes. Hexproof. Hexproof is cheating. Not like energies. Energy's completely fair, guys.
Yep,
we got rid of a tune. We got rid of Rogue Refiner. What more could you want? I can't move my head that far. There's a wire attaching me to the table.
You can't get that far away from the table.
Wait, so Kyle, what table are we getting back there? Okay. That makes sense.
That's boring.
No, I like it.
But it's not.
We're getting a new stream table in the back where the commentators are because we're getting our commentator camera up soon so you can see all of our lovely faces, such as mine.
And probably not mine very often because I don't get to. I'm usually stuck behind the computer. That said, I would like to commentate more. I actually
It's fun.
thoroughly enjoyed doing it the opportunity I had.
I really enjoy it.
And granted, people being my friends said I did a good job.
It's good.
I thought I did a good job, but that
My
doesn't
dad
mean much.
enjoyed my commentary.
Yeah, no, my family. I will be amazed if my family figures out Twitch without me taking them through it step by step. Much less finding the YouTube page.
My dad's pretty tech savvy. Come on, draw. This hand's great.
I've got 6 lands.
I just need to get my John Catacombs
I don't
back.
think I need 6 lands in my opening hand.
Yeah, that seems a little excessive.
3 seems to be optimal for this deck. I can run with 2, but one of them should probably be a basic or a Botanical Sanctum.
Yeah, The mana in those decks, and like especially just all the tribes right now, especially merfolk and vampires, all the mana just seems really rough. You only have access to the fast lands. You can get like the enemy color like duels.
Oh, this is definitely better. I will keep this and scry that to the bottom, and I am on the draw.
You are on the draw.
So that makes the hand definitely a little bit better. So we will fast land go.
Go.
Island. Deeper lead.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Go.
Hash up Oasis.
Yep.
No. Actually, let's Forest.
Sure.
Merfolk Branchwalker.
In response.
Okay.
Hard sliding.
Okay. So, still explore. It's a land.
Yep.
Jadebearer.
Yep.
Go ahead. Having some door problems, apparently.
Apparently. Go ahead.
Okay. Merfolk.
Yep.
Let's make some more hexproof.
In response. No, that's fine. I will abrade.
So, 1 you.
That's, yep, 19.
Go ahead.
I'll opt. Do not want that. Draw from opt, and then untap. Draw.
Yeah, that's the also very important part of opt.
Yeah.
The drawing a card part.
I recommend drawing a card when you opt.
Seems pretty good.
Search.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Oasis.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll go ahead.
4.
4.
15.
Go ahead.
And your turn. Cycle.
Yep.
Draw. Upkeep trigger. That's a good card.
Oh, okay, they're all over there. I was wondering if everybody else who was helping us leave and sitting over there with us just left.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna want this eventually. But do I want it now? I think I don't want to play it now. So trigger.
Yep.
I'll just hour.
Response, I will put this back in my hand.
Sure.
And draw a card.
Yep. Go.
Come back. Let's see. What do I have in my hand? So I'll play a Forest. Let's start with Deeper Delete.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Mistbinder.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Trigger. Put that in my graveyard. I'd really like to find a copy of Dynavolt Tower. Go.
Okay. Well, my hand just got even better. Let's attempt to drop the Pioneer.
Resolves.
Okay. So I will choose to put triggers or counters on both of them when they enter.
Yep.
Kamena.
I will counter unless you pay 3.
Yeah, I only have 1 available, so let's countered. 5.
1, 2. Yep. 10.
Go ahead.
And a turn. Cycle. Censor. Upkeep. Trigger. Put that in my yard. This flips. Draw. It's not the worst draw in the world. There are worse draws.
No, it's dark now. Surprise, lights going out.
I'll do this now. I'm gonna harness lightning with this binder. Go ahead.
Okay. That is perfectly okay. So we'll 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm at 4.
Go ahead.
Glimmer?
Yep.
Shouldn't. It's probably too slow right now. That's really good.
Okay.
Hour.
Response. Bounce that back to my hand.
Sure. Go.
Attempt to get it back down.
Yep. I'll magma spray it with the trigger on the stack.
Yep.
Actually, don't know how I'm beating that 1/1.
Branch Walker.
Yep.
Explore. Gets +1/+1 counter, and I will definitely leave that on top.
What was it?
Another one. Go ahead.
Don't want to be activating this, but I might. I will cast Glimmer of Genius.
Okay.
Top, bottom. Tower.
Yep.
Kill this.
Yep.
Search.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Drop it.
Yep.
4.
Oh. Yeah. Hash Up Oasis.
Actually really good when it's not slowly killing me.
Yeah. That shows you the power of hexproof, guys.
Hexproof is pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, to game 3 in the
To game 3 we go.
slightly darker store.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
I am thoroughly enjoying this merfolk deck so much that it makes me actually kind of want to play standard.
It seems fun. I'm not a huge fan of like just synergistic creature decks. Like that's all they got going for them. But that one seems powerful.
Yeah, it does.
I like.
It's very toolboxy in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I like the addition of adding the hexproof guys. I think that's really important.
Especially against a deck kind of like this.
Yes. Yeah. I get to be on the play. Six, 7. This hand's slow, but I'll keep it.
It might be a mistake to keep this, but I think I'm going to keep this.
Go. Like, my mana's just so good. I have the probably the most important card in the matchup. Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's not bad, I think. Go.
Okay. Awkward. Not getting rewarded for greediness.
There's no island, but there's probably more folk coming.
Jade Bear?
Yeah.
2.
You mean 3?
3, yeah.
Yep, 17.
I know how my cards work. Totally know how my cards work.
I think we just need to get this tower down.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Oh, there we go. There's the island. Let's get down the Pioneer.
Yep.
4.
So 13.
Go ahead.
No, opt trigger.
Yep.
Don't want that, right? Correct. Well, I didn't want that either. So I will pass.
Okay. Definitely get rewarded for my greediness now. All right.
194.
Yeah. Silver Gill Adept. Reveal Deep Relate.
That's fine.
Alright. Draw.
I might just get run over.
Sometimes that's what this deck ends up doing. Let's also Deep Relate.
Yep. 5 again? Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go to 6.
Go ahead.
End your turn. I will look this up for. Trigger. None of these are good. I'm gonna die.
Which is surprising because I kept a super greedy hand.
So I mean, I kept a pretty slow one.
Mine wasn't slow; it was just greedy. I kept 2 forests.
Can I survive? If I kill this, it's 1, 2, 6, 7. Nope. I kept a hand that did not have any spot removal, which was probably a mistake. I had a Dynamo Tower, but then I just like didn't draw any cheap activators.
Yep.
If I draw Hour of Devastation, I feel really good about that game, but...
Yeah, Hour of Devastation is super good against this deck. Alright, do we want to call it here?
I think that's where we're going to call it for us tonight, guys. So, yeah, that's going to be it for us tonight. If you guys want to tune in tomorrow, I believe there's Modern going on. I believe it's being... I don't know who it's being commentated 100%. I believe it's going to be Robert Meadows and Brent Rogers.
I saw something about Adam Olds possibly.
Maybe Adam Olds. If you guys know who that is, I'm not 100% sure. You will find out tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for tuning in with us here. Did he actually finalize it?
Brent was tagged. Robert said he's down. Adam Olds is interested, and Brent says he's good.
Yeah. So it'll probably be 2 of those 3 people. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed your night here. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, and we will see you tomorrow.